Going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're all doing well. Let's get it. Let's have some fun and go from there. Yes, yes. All right. So today, what we're going to be doing is, let me show you guys. We have a new on Total Tavern. We have the alpha version of the new website, and what we're going to be doing today is testing the pick and ban system essentially. So if you guys want to help out, head on over. Well, of course, you need to have Total War installed and, have the Total Tavern map pack and 3x3, then play your match and report it. So yeah, we're testing the new ladder here today. All right. Cool. What's cracking? How's it going? So we have our quick battle search here. So we're going to be testing out the competitive queue. So we're going to join queue right here. And once some folks from the Discord get on, we're going to see how it all works. Yeah, what's going on? Somebody's joined queue already, and perfect. 3 in queue, nice. So it's going to be searching for an opponent. We've never tried it with more than 2 people in queue, so that's why we're playtesting it right now. All right, so let's accept this match, see who we're going to be getting right now, and you'll get a bit of an insight into like the pick and ban process. Okay. So we have that guy, Wally. And now we have an ELO system on the website as well. So for example, of course, this is an alpha test, but once we get the real version going, you'll be able to do your thing. So I get to ban a map. So I'm going to ban... what factions do we want to play is the question. I'm going to ban Glade of the Everqueen. And now Wally is going to ban a map. And again, we will have like pictures and placeholder, right now there are not pictures or representations, but eventually we will have all that. So we're just doing our map pick and bans right now. So for the hell of it, let's just go ahead and ban Bordello Landing. Yeah. Support the Hey, thank you, T-Rex. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciate it. All right, so the map selected is now Eastern Isle Colony. So now what we do is we each pick 3 factions based on the map at hand. So we're going to pick Nurgle. We're going to pick, let's see, who else do we want to pick? And again, we will have the pictures soon. Chaos Dwarves and, Nurgle, Chaos Dwarves, and who else would be fun here? We could try like a High Elf match too. High Elves could be fun. We're going to be playing a ton of games today, but we're going to be giving you guys a look at how this all works. Empire. Okay, so I confirm my factions. Okay, that's all working. So then what it does is it pulls up a bracket, and I ban a matchup. So Nurgle versus Nurgle. Yeah, I don't want a mirror match. I'm going to ban that. So now my opponent is going to ban a matchup. So he bans a matchup. Chaos Dwarves versus Nurgle is fine. Chaos Dwarves versus Walk is fine. And Chaos Dwarves versus Skaven, we need to ban that one. Yeah, we don't want that smoke. Popatty, get in the queue, man. Help us test it. We're kind of stress testing it today, so the more people that can get on to give it a try, just to see if it's stable and it can handle people. There's some issues still with like the graphics as well as the grid needs to be a little bit different, but Nurgle Skaven is probably fine. Chaos Dwarves Nurgle is fine. Empire Nurgle is fine. Empire Skaven, I actually don't like that matchup that much as Empire these days, so I'm going to ban that one. I'll play a Bretonnian game today, though. Okay, so now we have Nurgle versus Skaven or Chaos Dwarves versus Nurgle. Let's go ahead and just ban the Walk matchup. So then he's gonna ban one of these, and we're gonna have one left. All right, and we are going to be playing Nurgle versus Skaven. So then how it works is, when the match is completed, we can submit the results up top, like who won, the results, and it's going to affect your elo on the website and everything. So that's how that goes. All right, so then I'm going to go find my opponent in Discord, and we're going to play that match. So that's how we're going to be doing all our matches today. It's just testing the website. Turin versus Wally. All right, Wally, if you're on the stream, I made a channel here. Okay, or not a channel, but a room. That guy. We're up. All right, so Wally is going to be coming over. Perfect. And we're going to be playing, I believe it was, let me double check the matchup on the website, Nurgle versus Skaven. All right. It's a fun one, actually. Especially on this map. Skaven have a decent chance here, I think. All right, cool. And we're going to be on Eastern Isle Colony. So, like, if you want to get a game When the website is live, and of course we have it more populated, you're going to be able to go and do either a casual queue or a competitive queue. For the casual queue, it's just going to give you a random map, and then you just play whatever. For the competitive one, it has like the map pick and ban system as well as all that other stuff as well. So that's kind of the tail of the tape. And by the way, if you guys get any bugs on the website, you can. There's a little bug icon. Let me show you guys. I'll find this, and there it is. All right. Yeah, on the bottom left, you just click this report a bug icon, and you can highlight what the problem is on the website, and it'll get sent to our developer, who's going to be taking a gander at everything after this. All right. So just waiting for Wally to get in. He should be on his way over. And we can start working on a build as well. Big up. Yeah, Po Patty. It can do a lot. I mean, we could do freaking free-for-all tournaments, 2v2 tournaments, round robin, so we can now do group stage tournaments as well. I mean, there's a lot of... Yeah, it's going to be ready for Dawn of War 4 and 40k. Honestly, I can see it going live in the next couple weeks. Is there any mode that gives you reinforcing army style of matches that are popular? That's what we're doing right now, which is domination mode. Yeah. Incompatible version. Is there a new version? You played could be on my end. All right. Checking with Wally. It looks like maybe... was there a map pack update? I think there was. So actually, hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to reset my things. Okay, let me reset. You make lobby. Okay, so he's going to set up a lobby, and I think there was a new version of the Total Tavern map pack, so I just need to do that real quick, get it all squared away. All right, so we're going to do this. And outstanding. Yeah, good times are rolling, man. What's cracking? You just bought Warhammer 3. Yeah, it's great. I mean, even for single player, whatever you're into. Multiplayer, it can do it all. Okay, so I've got that mod. Karate chop there. Now we're going to go to the workshop, and we're going to do this. Where the hell is the search bar here? There we are. Okay. Okay. So we subscribe to that. It's going to download. Yeah, I prefer domination. I think it's a much better competitive game mode. But again, I understand why people certainly would like the aesthetic of like the older battles. It's kind of like just a field battle, two armies colliding, right? Both have their pros and cons. That is for sure. There is some very epic element of seeing like two armies marching and that being it. But again, I like the reserves coming from like a traditional RTS background. I really like being able to call some stuff in, like contour to what my opponent's doing. Repandium, thank you for resubscribing, man. Appreciate it. Love the collaboration with Grubby yesterday, hoping he could be tempted. Oh, I'm sure he'll play 40k at least. I don't know about Dow 4, we'll see, but we will see. All right. Good. And all right, so we should be all updated now. We're going to be switching over to the main game client and should be all set. All right, so we're going to play this match out, and then I'm going to get back in queue. And yeah, hopefully people are testing it out. Multiplayer and cool. So I think we're good. Yeah, so there are a bunch of matches popping up, which means people are testing it now. Good. Just want to make sure it doesn't crash and explode, you know? You never know. All right, so we got that guy, Wally. We're going to be on our beloved Nurgle, the Plague Father. Okay. And now let's have some fun, yeah? Let's have a good old jolly time. So on this map, yeah, Eastern Isle Colony's got some shenanigans going on for sure. We've got to watch out. I think a handful of you dudes and you guys as well. Yes, good. Is that your dog? Is that your dog, Commander? It was my dog. Yeah, Wookie passed away a handful of years ago, but he was a majestic beast. He truly was. All right. Let's get this and this. All right, so get that and that and that, and then the other one can just kind of chill. Don't know how necessary that is, but kind of fun. Yeah, so now I'm just making my build for the match, and we're going to be all good to go from there. Uh-huh. Yeah, looks good to me. Let's get this big dog. And now I need to get a Lord choice. So for the Lord choice, Tamarcon against Skaven is probably not the best, since they typically go pretty wide and whatnot. Unless you wanted to do like a Toe Dragon or something, go real hog wild. All right. So then we're going to do you. Get all our spells going. All right. We're just about ready to get going here, guys. Just about ready. Your turn. Can you gracious. I love your comments, man. All right. So, yeah, we definitely need to get some Furies. Skaven love this one trick. All right. I think we get 2 of these. Pope Patty, it depends on the map, actually. On a big, wide map, yeah. But on this map, it's actually not bad for Skaven. Because it's like very choke pointy, so they can just kind of like sit with their Globadier blob and be a problem. I'm bringing a bit of a weird build. We're having some fun today. We're not going to be going pure sweat every single game, right? So it should be pretty cool to bring. Yeah, that looks awesome. Man, I love the aesthetic of Nurgle armies. They're so fun. Like, just the look. All right. And then could be a couple of these. Let's cut you out. I wonder about the Baron to the Ba with the Bog. Probably a bit overkill here, I would say. What's up, King of the Dead? How's it going, big dog? Hope you're doing well. All right. I think we're good. It's not the best army, but honestly, it should be fine. We're testing out the new website today. We're just testing out the matchmaking to see if it's like functional. So far, it's working, but you know, time will tell. All right, let's get the blocker off. Thank you guys so much for joining, man. It's going to be fun. Have you heard about classic Skaven models being made to order soon? Ikit and Queek? No, for the old world. That's very cool. No, I didn't hear about that. Didn't hear about it. Yeah, King, check the message in Discord. I'm in queue for a couple minutes now. Just need a competitor. All right. So goblins, get in there. Help test. Okay, 1 sec. And sorry, just doing a little bit of adminning on the back end here. Oops. All right. Outstanding. Okay, guys. So here we are. It's going to be Nurgle versus Skaven. On our build's off meta, but it's fun. We got some cool shit. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. But if it's Skaven versus Skaven, it's not going to be. We had a pick and ban, so I already know what he's playing. Yes, I know what lurks in the hearts of man. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for future Vikings? I just want all the Nurgle goodies, man. Although I'm going to be sad if Nurgle becomes meta. You know, I'm allergic to meta factions, so. All right. So we got these guys. I have a Rot Beast character. Oh, shit, did I forget to put him on a Rot Beast? No, he's on a Rot Beast. Good. We have a Cultist with all the bells and whistles. 2 Toads going to creep over here. So he's going to be in this group. Disease is a boon. All right. 3 and 4. All right. So we got a Toe Dragon just because it's cool as hell. And, you know, I figure he can hide here and, like, kind of ambush out. Do a little bit of hit and run. We got some Toads just to run things over. And, yeah, that's about it, man. That is about it. Yeah, we're testing out the ladder on the new website. So it's going to have an ELO system. Well, it does have an ELO system, but it's still in alpha testing. So I would imagine in a few weeks we'll be ready to go with it once we work out the bugs. We've been working through it. Ikit Claws there. Totally awesome Toad. And then these are going to be Night Runner Slings. Okay, Ikit Claw already nuking himself using the unlimited power. Help at Abomination. I don't really have too much anti-large, to be honest. Yeah, I have the Plague Ogres, I guess, with great weapons. Yeah. A lot of Slingers, though. Hell of a lot of Slingers. I think Kazek can also go Fisticuffs with the Hell Pit, if he has to. And the Toe Dragon also can. It's not, like, the best fight in the world, but with enough single entities, it's going to be okay. All right, let's get you guys over there. Put you right here. You're going to move up this way. What's up, Crepetta? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. All right, so the totally awesome Toad Dragon. Those are Night Runners. We're going to move up this way, and then what does he have? It's pretty much slingers with an artillery piece in the back. Yeah, that's fine. And he's shooting into the tree line. Let's see if I can get him with a suffocating blast. It's going to be pretty funny. The dreaded throw up from the trees is a hilarious idea. Oh, here we go. Can he throw up through the trees? Oh, yeah. That actually wasn't bad at all. Pretty decent, huh? Nobody expected the pestilence from the trees. All right, let's get a Plague Ogre out to deal with the big guy. The Hell Pit Abomination. And you're going to get into these guys. You're going to go right here. You're going to go right here. And the Toad Dragon can just kind of move out. We're going to get these Marauders moving up here. Get these guys here. And I think we can honestly dive this army. You know, I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Let's group these guys up. It's going to be easier that way. All right, so some of the Marauders are getting hammered. We're going to go look for Ikit Claw, which is, I think he's hiding in the trees over here. And the Battletoads are going to get in. And we're going to do this. And we're going to get you over here and get the Plague Ogres to go after the big dog. And let's see if we can find Ikit. Yeah, he's around here somewhere. He's lurking. Oh, there he is. Okay, he was in the other trees. All right, so we're going to get some Furies, send them around the back of the map. And now we're going to go ahead and dodge out of this AoE. Pull back here. Battletoads are in the mix. And Kazik the Befouled is going to continue hunting. And we do see some ogres being called in. All right, but thankfully I have my own ogres. The Battletoad's doing very, very good. Kazik just kind of looking for opportunities here. My lord is going to be okay. And these are just clan rats. All right, so let's get the Plague Ogres onto the Rat Ogres. Should be fine. Furies are going to fly overhead. And on the back objective, we have our Toad Dragon. He was just AFK over there. I felt like doing a challenge mode where I just play without my characters. All right, so we got the mix going. We can call in some Poison Hounds, maybe, and some Furies over here to get around the outside. Plague Ogres are in the mix, and they are boinking those guys pretty good. You're going to go down on the outside here. My character getting sniped by Natty Bubo. Surprisingly, he breaks, which is weird, but it is what it is. And the Battletoads have made their way in. Furies get locked up a little bit. We're going to get you in there to collapse the Night Runner position. And the Lord should come back. I mean, he's like full health, so yeah. Let's get on these Ogres, get on these Ogres, get on these Ogres as well. And the Toad Dragon is about to go deep in the enemy line here. All right. You were deep in the enemy's council. All right, my character's back, no surprises. And the Toad Dragon is just kind of rampaging, having a good old jolly time. A couple of these guys, I don't know why these hounds didn't come. I gave them an order. All right, let's get the Toad to move this way. And now what we can do is we can maybe call in some infantry, like some Pestigores, things like that, just to get up on the point. And we do manage to break that. The Toad Dragon's going to continue trampling. Marauders are going to move back here. And the Furies in the back, they can come and get on top of the Natty Bubos, who are going to be a more important target to take down, by the way. All right, so Kazik, get right there. Totally awesome Toad Dragon is going to turn around and use a little breath attack onto the Eshin Triads. Furies can go here. You're going to go here. And you Hounds got caught up on, what, Eshin Triads? That's actually not a terrible fight for us. We can probably win this with a little bit of support. Get some Furies in there to help out. Yeah, all right. So we are breaking through the front line. Hopefully the Natty Bubos will get locked down here. You Marauders move up. Let's get you on the Hell Pit. You're on the Hell Pit. You're on the Hell Pit. And the Toad Dragon is going to need to waddle away here. Yeah, he's going to need to flee the scene. We do get those guys in combat. Sweep over there. How many Guando rats do we have right here? We have a whole bunch. Okay, so I might need to call in some baseline troops. Let's get some Marauders up here. Yeah, get those guys ready to party. Plague Ogre's going to need to retreat. And we want to get you guys right here. Cool. The Hell Pit Abomination is getting wrecked. And let's go ahead and drop a Plague Bearer summon just so we get some meat right there. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. The Toad is being an absolute pimp. We're going to take him to the back objective to go make sure we don't go lose that. And the Hell Pit Abomination is almost gone. Yeah, it's probably in danger. Let's get our characters to just stick on it. We're going to go ahead and slow you down so you can't save the Hell Pit Abomination. Good. Pestigores are lurking. Plague Ogres waiting for big threats. Hell Pit Abomination, I think we do use an Overcasted Rancid just to make sure it dies. Yeah, we got to make sure homie goes down. All right, so he's stealing the back objective. Marauder should be there soon. Toad Dragon is going to get a breath attack down the side on those Triads. And the Hell Pit Abomination is gone. So that's pretty huge. Let's get you there. And Plague Ogre's lurking. You guys get on top of these guys. You're going here. And, oh, no, we got to wait for the breath attack. Yeah, we got to wait for the breath attack. Could have gotten real sketchy, but that breath attack is very good. So we do wreck them, and now we're going to just sweep them off the point. Back here, these are what? Triads? Yeah, Triads are a bit of a menace. Okay. So Forsaken call-ins here I think is fine, just to clean up like their infantry. All right, so how are we looking? Yep, you guys go for the catapult back there. Plague Bear Summon's doing great. These guys are actually kind of on the brink of death, so maybe we do just go for them. And we managed to sleep our opponent off the back point. So now we're going to go for their home objective here, and I think that is going to be good. Yeah, the Toad's doing good. I mean, it's way better this patch. The Cultist just being a raid boss, doing what he's supposed to be doing. Get some Battletoads. Yeah, you gotta love Battletoads. They're pretty good against Skaven. Kasich the Befouled and company. Let's get back on the point, back on the point. Have not been able to get down what I want, and Kasich is going to get blasted right now by a Flensing Rune. So I can just preemptively get him with a Fleshy. Try and save him here. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, Gray opens him up. Kasich is going to get back. He's going to be fine. You guys go here. You guys go right here, and the Marauders can jam over there. These are Skaven Slave Spears. I think we should be able to just wreck them with the Forsaken. We'll have to see. Cultist finally breaking over there. And I think we just keep calling in like actual units instead of harassing units. Yeah, the Toad Dragon can now make a play for the backfield here. There appears to be some witchcraft going down. I don't know what it is, but something evil from the Skaven. That Cultist being a raid boss, as usual. Let's do Fecundity, get the AoE healing going. And the totally awesome Toad Dragon is going for it. Yeah, he's coming for that bread. All right, there are some spears, but spears are not going to save you from Totemus Maximus. All right, let's get some of these guys. We are stealing our opponent's home objective. Unsummon you pesties. And Nurgle's Pestilent Glory is now moving forward. All right. Awesome, awesome, yeah. We could probably retreat the Toad. Just pull him back a little bit. He can go hang out with his infantry. Here, the forces of the Skaven have been overwhelmed pretty hard by our boy. The Cultist is still healing, by the way. Just an absolute PIMP. Plague Ogres were pretty clutch. Ended up being very good. So those guys are coming. And let's get some Forsaken up to make sure we don't lose that point. Yeah, it's halfway captured. All right, so the Toad Dragon's just going to go stand on top of the Marauders and make sure we have it on lock. Here looks pretty good for us. So we're going to move in there, fight these guys. And how much mana do we have? We have enough, I think, for an overcast. We could just try and go after Ikit a little bit right now, which I don't hate. Forsaken, get onto the Globadiers with the Plague Ogres. And you guys just hunt down Ikit Claw, although honestly we could just go after these Wolf Rats. That's fine too. Alright, Toads are cleaning up on that point. Marauders need to come in and help. You need to get back my Power Toad. Hound units should be defeated, and we do get on top of the Globadiers. Toads can come in and help. Have you see if you can finish off Ikit. Hounds are really raid bossing it here. They're tanking it like champs. Alright, more Toads. Toads for the Toad Father. Oh, he still had an Eshin Triad on that point, you dirty dog. That's how he was doing it. I was like, why is that point flipping? Couldn't process it, but it was still going. All right, so you're in. Let's call you guys up. All right, so back point is secured. Those guys should get obliterated. Ikit Claw is here. The game's pretty much over at this point. He's triple capped and down on value. So yeah, I think we're good. So we need to just surge through. Yeah, just do a big surge. Toads are great. I love them in this matchup. Forsaken are in good shape. Let's call it some more Battletoads. Get them down here. God, do you guys remember Battletoad? What a game. What a 90s. That was 90s, right? Yeah, I was like, I think I remember playing that like late 90s, dude. Yeah, it was long ago. This is pretty much worst case scenario for the Skaven. Very pinned down here. We're very much in the backfield. Ikit Claw is not bad against Nurgle. He's a fine choice. Yeah, I think it's a fine choice for my opponent. All right, Toads. Feast, my creatures. Feast. Keep the pushing going. Stay on top of the Globadiers. Let's get the Battletoads around the back. Can call in some Hounds to get to the other side as well. Was it early 90s? Really? Battletoads was, huh? Yeah. I love the Toad Dragon. I wish he had a model in tabletop that was still used. I know there is one from the old games, obviously, but yeah, I wish he was still around. All right. Ikit Claw trying to get his objective back. The big dog is going to turn and get some infantry support and then turn and fight there. My lord kind of got sniped a little bit. He probably will rally, though. The Toads here should stop the capture. Yeah, it should. We got them real pinned up here. We're all up on their stuff. My lord is just going to go run and hide in the bushes. The brave Nurgle lord. And we do manage to hold this point. Yeah, the Forsaken and the Toad Dragon getting it done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ikit Claw. The Toad's coming for you. Let's see if we can pin him down here. He's wavering. He's seen better days. Have you guys go intercept. And how are we looking? Yeah, looking pretty good. Icket Claw is routed. He got hunted by the Toad Squad. Forsaken will hard counter this. And they're going for my Lord, which is a good idea, actually. It's very good. Get some more of these guys up. What up? Yeah, we're just playing the first game of the stream. Little Nurgle versus Scave in action. Play testing our new ladder. We're going to see if all the functions work. All right, and now you're going to pull this way as well. Yeah, join to the competitive queue, King of the Dead, and follow all the prompts on the website. Yeah, and then I'm going to be queuing up for that in a second, obviously, as soon as this game's done. All right. And what's cool is, like, when the website goes live, we can have, like, game days where we, you know, all queue up on ladder and play ladder games that with proper structure, with, like, map bans and things like that. It's going to be very fun. All right, so let's get back here. We got the Skaven pretty camped up, and that's going to be it. All right, so GG to my opponent. Value for us. Yeah, pretty spread out. I mean, not bad. 1,600. The Toad Dragon got 2,000. He was still very healthy at the end. Healthy-ish. And no crazy value here on our army. All right, so now what we do is we go back to the website. So desktop capture. Let's do this. So it was me. So I won the match. I won 1-0. And I'm going to submit that. So now, Wally, you need to go and confirm the match. And if there's like a dispute, players can submit a replay or they can submit screenshots or something. You do have that. Yes. So Wally will need to confirm that match. So let me talk to him right now. GG. So now go to website and confirm match. All right. Cool. So Wally confirmed the match. So now you can see the elo change. So now I'm 1518 elo and he's going to be 1484. So we have an elo system here. All right. So now I'm going to go to matchmaking. I'm going to join the competitive queue. And we have a match. Great. And we have our opponent. So it's going to be Johnny Cash is going to be our next opponent here. If someone doesn't confirm, it won't let them start another matchmaking game, I believe. That's why we're testing it today, though. We just need feedback, so. All right. Because if you don't confirm it or you dispute it, then an admin will take a look at it. And by admin, I mean myself or other tournament hosts. All right, so now Johnny Cash is going to do some map pick and bans. All right. Yeah, and if people are trolling with like the disputing feature, they're just going to get banned from the website. So not too much of a problem. Hold on, did I miss something? Holy shit, thank you to the anonymous gifter for giving out 10 subs. Thank you, man. And Josh, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, so he banned a Ragnarok lair. I'm going to go ahead and ban the map we just played because I want to mix it up. And then he is going to ban... and you can see the player elos at the top and everything. I'm sure Anticity will be grinding this for sure. Yes, this is a really good way to like practice for competitive too. It's gonna be cool. All right, Scalendir's Cave. Thank you so much. Hey, Chief Bear Officer, thank you for giving out another 5. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God, thank you. The Chief Bear going hard in the paint, man. What map do I feel like playing Borderlow Landing? So I'm going to ban Glade of the Everqueen, and that means we're going to be on Borderlow Landing. So now I do my faction selection. We're going to just pick a bunch of shit. We're going to do Empire. We're going to do freaking Norska. And who do I not play super often? Lizardmen. All right. So now we have our pick and ban grid. Is there a competitive for single faction or only for 3x3 matrix? Currently, it's only for 3x3 matrix because competitive is usually always 3x3. But you can do queue for casual queue if you just want to play SFT. But we can talk about that. The problem with having like an elo system with like a non-pick and ban system is like you can get very bad matchups and just get unlucky, and it's not really super competitive in the SFT. When 40k drops, will Total Tavern be... Oh, yeah. This website's probably going to be ready in the next few weeks. So he bans... Wow, he picked very similar factions. Holy shit. Empire Lizardmen is fine. Empire Dwarves, I'm going to ban that one. So now I'm waiting for my opponent to ban. Yeah. But no, we're going to be able to, hey, Grappetta, thank you for subscribing, and Iseni Raider, thank you for giving out a sub. You guys rule, man. Thank you. So yeah, this website is very smooth, very quick so far. We still have a bit of work we need to do on it, but Marshall's been just slaying it, dude. He's our developer. He's been doing a great job. All right, so Norska Lizardmen is probably fine. Norska Dwarves, I don't mind that at all. Dwarfs Lizardmen, I feel like that's not too bad actually. Empire Norska, we're gonna ban that one out. Have been watching every, and now we'll be able to show you guys what the pick and ban process looks like. So as we're in tournaments and whatnot, I'll minimize, and we'll show you guys what this all looks like here. Yeah. We're banning the mirror matches. Okay. Empire Lizardmen is fine. Empire Dwarves is, or Norska Dwarves is fine. Lizardmen Dwarves is fine. I don't want to play against his Norska, so I'm just going to ban out his Norska. Yeah. We're doing the pick and bans. I never subbed any streamer because from hey man, that means a lot. Means a lot, man. Happy to have you here, and we're gonna have a really, really fun time. Okay, Lizardmen versus Dwarves. I think I don't hate that. So let's play some Lizardmen. I'm gonna ban the Empire Lizardmen matchup, and I don't play lizards at all, so I'm gonna be doing that. So now we have this, and the map is here, and you can see the reporting outcome up here. Okay. Now this looks different. I won. Submit results. This one I think Marshall just updated the website in between those, because now it looks different. It's I won, he won. There's no way to put like 0-1 in. Oh, I think he legit just updated the website. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so now we need to go get a lobby with our new opponent, and this is going to be Turin versus Cash. All right, let's do that. Unlimited. Oh my god, that freaking name. Thank you for another sub, man. I appreciate that. Sounds like you guys are having a good time. Yeah, we're on. We're alpha testing Total Tavern 2.0. We are literally testing to see if the matchmaking feature works, and so far it has been working. Johnny Cash, he's on the wrong version of the game. Okay, so I will do this. Yo. You need to reinstall map pack. You're on old version. All right, so he's going to do that. All right, awesome. So he's going to reinstall his map pack, and then he's going to come, and we're going to play another match. And we know what the map is. So the map is going to be, again, we go to the website, Borderlow Landing, and it's going to be Dwarves versus Lizardmen. Okay, so we are going to be on Lizards. And it's going to be Borderlow Landing. So we can just start working on our build right now. All right, so Lizardmen, a very fun faction to play, in my opinion. I do like the dinos. Cool. And we're going to get this going. Here, have my Bezos. Oh, man. Hey, Fo, thank you, man. All right. So where do we go from here? There's a couple cheeky little ways to play against the dwarves. Okay, so from there, I think we do a bit of this. Yes, good, Anakin. The Lord choice, we got some options. Good night, turn 38 Celsius. Oh my god. No, it's 38 Celsius. Wait, how hot is that? That's like obscenely hot, isn't it? 38 Celsius. Oh, bro, 100 degrees. I'm sorry. That's like it's like that where I am now, but I have air conditioning, so it's not the end of the world. Dinosaur spam against dwarves. You probably usually go a little bit wider, I would say, in this matchup. Yeah. What Lord choice do we want to get? I don't know who's fun. Okay, we're going slightly off meta. Yeah, cool. All right. You guys are going to love it, I promise. It's going to be fun. Yes. And then let's go ahead and get this spell here. All right. Can you dig it? So far, I can dig it. It was 39 Celsius in Belgium for like a week. Luckily, you have air conditioning. Yeah, man, that's pretty brutal, dude. That is pretty brutal. Okay, let's get the big dog out there. Spanking paddles are always necessary. Tic-tac-toe. I got an even cooler Lord, I think, than tic-tac-toe. Yeah, you're not going to hate it. I don't think you're going to hate it at all. Okay, let's get this. Get that. And then we want to get a couple of these little gremlins. Yeah, all right. The dude with the paddle. You'll see. I don't want to spoil it, but it is a pretty dank build. All right, and then one thing we got to watch out for is the Royal Dowie Air Force. That could be a big problem, obviously. So we need to make sure we have some counterplay for that. I think we have ample counterplay in case he goes Royal Dowie Air Force. I think we do. Yeah, we'll see. Famous last words. You always get spanked by tic-tac-toe, dude. He's coming for you. Is he your nemesis? Tic-tac-toe is the bane of your play. All right. Last minute things. I think we can maybe go one less of these. Get some of you guys in there. And then what an awkward amount of money we have left, man. Isn't that weird? Yeah, we want 2 of those. I think 2 of those guys is enough. Ripperductils are all right. Yeah, depending on the circumstances, they can get a little bit of work done. They absolutely can. And then I think we are about ready. All right. So now we're just waiting for our homie to get it here, and then we should be able to start. Just TT. We played. Okay. I see tons of lobbies. Okay, so he's having some issues. Apparently the mapmaker mod master updated the map pack, so I think some people are on older versions. Let me save this build and get it here. Save army preset. It's gonna be Dino versus Cash. Okay, so we have that build saved. Oh, he got in. Okay. There he is. All right, so somehow Palpatine has returned, and he has made his way in. And yeah, we're on Bordello Landing, and he is going to be doing his army, and then we're going to be getting started. Should be pretty good. I am ready to go. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? Lord of the Rings all day. The Lord of the Rings trilogy, as far as the films go, is my favorite piece of media ever. The Lord of the Rings books, of course, are great as well. But for me, the movies really, just those scenes, man. So epic. Yeah. All right. So we got our dino build ready versus the dreaded dwarves. We're going to be seeing what we can do to shut them down. And someone needs a Discord link in the chat. All right. We'll get you in just a second. Cool. It looks like people are queuing and playing games. He says he's playing tic-tac-toe over there. Yeah. That's funny. All right, so let me get you a Discord link, dog. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, had a lot of fun doing Co yesterday. I actually like that new game mode. I think it's pretty fun. Pone and I played last night, so we'll have a video of that going up soon. This might be a short match. It very well could be. Yeah, there's a Discord link for you. Hopefully that'll work out. Hey, PJ, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. We're getting primed and ready to go for Dawn of War 4. We're going to be able to host tournaments for any game we're covering on this website, including like a game like Dune Spice Wars. For example, if like, let me show you here. So desktop capture. So if like Davok hit me up and he's like, hey, I want to host a Dune Spice Wars circuit, we could go here and we could make a sub website for any different game. So if we have like a Blood Bowl community in our Discord, we could have them do that. Age of Empires community could have an FFA leaderboard. We're going to be able to do leaderboards for pretty much any game, and it'll keep stats. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be very fun. So, all right. Having your doubts for search for Golem? Yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. I know Vigo, no Vigo, but he is quite a bit older now. I mean, and he's not a character who's like an old wizard, right? Yeah. Any plans on jumping? Yeah. There's a new Blood Bowl game coming out from Slytherin, I believe. I'll play that when that comes out. All right. It is T-Rex. All right, so we're gonna get you two little gremlins going to the side to hold that. Put you in group 8, just so I don't have to think about it. Oh my god, angry lizards. So red-crested skinks are your bread and butter in this matchup. They trade super well in their dwarves. They just get wrecked by blasting charges, so you gotta just watch out for that. And we have Gorok. Oh, Gorok. Oh, yeah. The white lizard is here. I think that's his name, right? Yeah. Skink character. Now we got a little bit of shenanigans going on over here, so they're going to be in the back. And then you guys will be here and here. And now the clever girls are going to move with the main army for now. Yeah. So we got 2 clever girls there. A couple cudgel riders on the outside going to move in. People forget about Gorok, dude. The boys forgot he existed. Look at that. Look at that absolute Chad, dude. Come on. Tell me you're not happy about seeing Gorok in action. He looks like one of those like weird 90s dinosaur cartoons. All right. No Saurus in this build. Yeah, no Saurus. I mean, aside from Gorok. All right, so we got a bigger army than him. Is it going to be the Royal Dowie Air Force? It could be. Let's move up here, and you guys are going to move there. Oh my god, is that a Thunder Barge? It is. Okay. So the Thunder Barge, we might actually be able to kill it using the Amazon Barbaras. We should be able to overwhelm him on the objectives pretty hard. Let's get you guys going up through the trees. We're going to wait till we get up on the point. And he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he has 3 units that are invisible, including one which is probably a shotgun unit. All right, so we're going to get there. Homies are going to arrive. We're going to get right here on the objective, try and muscle that from him, and maybe get a chain lightning over there. We'll have to see. So you have 2 choices when you play against Thunder Barge. One is to try and kill it, and the other one is to just ignore it and win on points. We're going to try and kill it. We're going to take the fancier option here. So now we'll do a little bit of poke, and it looks like we are eating some long rifle shots. Evil. So let's go get in the trees right there. Amazon Barbaras are coming up. And we are on the point, and we're going to get blasting charge here because of my lapse of micro, although we might be able to get away from it. Yeah, if we just stay just outside of range, we're going to be okay. All right, so far so good. Let's keep you guys on the point. We are stealing it from him, and you guys are going to go right here and do a little something something. We can bring our Harry Potter over as well. And the Amazon Barbaras are going to go and get ready to party. And we can do a chain lightning on these guys as well. It's a little greedy, but I think it's going to be okay. All right, because I want to triple cap him. I want to get that triple cap going. We're going to get you guys shooting at this. All right, so I do miss the chain lightning. Feels bad. Cudgel Riders are on their way in. And we do have the objective, which is great. So now we need to just really focus down on everything that's going to be going here. So let's go here. You're going to go to that back objective. And for you guys, let's weasel across right here, and right here. Looking great. And we do have the objectives more or less on lock right now. So now we can call in a Spanking Paddle Croxagore, I think. The Amazon Barbs are chasing the Thunder Barge. So Thunder Barge has certainly seen better days. And he's in a full retreat, basically, which is nice. So let's come back here, keep farming. And Harmonic Convergence can be used on these guys. Let's get the red-crested skinks in there. And let's just go for it. Yeah, just like full tilt. We have him triple capped right now. We have him on the run. That's good. And you guys can go get on top of those Rangers. You guys boink right there. And maintain the capture weight here. And yeah, so far so good. You can see his shit is running. The red-crested skinks here, I might want to retreat them. They're just overextended, and there's no reason to just let them get wrecked right there. All right, so the Cudgel Cav are in. We're about to get a big flank on them. Let's go get on the chaff units. Great. Heaven's Caster will have a chain lightning soon. So far, so good. Yeah, the Thunder Barge is getting it, which is great. And we have shut down a lot of his ranged here. Let's go ahead and get another Razor Dawn. Yeah, you can see the Thunder Barge is just slowly dying here, which is outstanding. Gorok can come after Malachi. That's going to be nice. Yeah, we're definitely in a winning position right now. We have all of his backfield tied up and just paying the troll toll. Let's get you guys over. And now we do see some scary guns coming out, so let's just keep you guys moving. Gorok is going to get on the hunt. And he's bleeding points pretty hard. And he's down on value, so that's pretty rough for him. Alright, let's get back. You guys waddle over this way. We can bring you here. Have you get ready to shoot there. Dwayne Gorok Johnson is going to come after Malachi. Spanking Paddle Croxagors are here. And let's also get some Pterodons just to really make sure we can kill that thing. So he's trying to get a bombing run on us right now. Yeah, we're going to rip a shot here. We're going to kite back with you guys. Got to get you back, and then you're going to come under here. So we're just kind of kiting his giant Death Star right now. We can have the little skink attack it as well. And Gorok, I guess, is just going to be fighting some gremlins all day, which is all right. All right, so back you go, back you go. Our little skink Chad is fighting a hard fight. Let's get you guys with your blow darts there, and you guys can move in. Red crested homies, Croxagors. Let's rotate you guys down and under. He could make a play for the middle, so we need to make sure we reinforce that. So let's get some clever girls running up to the middle so he doesn't steal that. All right, so his blimp is in trouble. We have the double Razor Dawns now. We've managed to zero in on it. Lizardmen actually have deceivingly good anti-air. It's very strong. Gorok is going to go, and yeah, we just continue boinking this. Chain Lightning, looking for Dwarven Blobs, not really seeing any. Okay, Thunder Barge is down. It got flattened. So from here, we probably don't have too many issues. It's the Skyhammer Squadron. Let's go chase this. Let's get all of you guys to go here. And the Razor Dawns need to get back. Let's get the Clever Girls on top of the Dwarf Warriors. And where is he going to go with that? I don't know where he's going to go. Cudgel Cav. Yeah, Cudgel Cav need to get in. Unsummon the beat units. Always very important to do. Okay. And yeah, Dwayne Gorok Johnson is going to smash the hell out of frickin' Malachi. As cool as Malachi is, he's not like the best melee fighter. Chain Lightning right there. It's going to be nice. Grimdelvers, though, laying into us. That hurts. Cav, come back here. Clean these guys up. And we do get a good Chain Lightning, but yeah, not before we get wrecked by the Grimdelvers a little bit. All right. So you Razor Dawns can come back to the middle. Let's get you Gremlins here. You guys are going to rush to intercept right there. And the Red Crested Skinks are now back on the menu. And we can honestly just bring those guys up to reinforce. I think that's going to be fine. All right. Wow. Malachi actually just got killed by Gorok. I look away for 1 second off camera, and he freaking gets it. All right. Let's get Dwayne Gorok Johnson on those. Cudgel Cav going to go right here. And, oh, the Dwarf Humanity. I know. The Dwarves, they got it a little bit there, didn't they? All right. So let's get you guys in 6. Move you guys around. We could just have him help finish off those Dwarf Warriors. That would be fine, too. And it looks like he's trying to get up on the middle objective, but losing a Thunder Barge is pretty freaking devastating. It's pretty unfortunate for him. Good Skyhammer Squadron, though. Not bad at all. All right, Cav are going to be on their way in. Let's get you here. You guys up here. Let's get some more Feral Cold Ones to roll up and just clever girl it. Good, good. That is a Flame Cannon. Not going to be the strongest, but definitely for style points is very sick. All right, so let's get you guys over. And we're probably going to unsummon you guys for now. Yeah, you guys had a good run. Get the Razor Dawns to hunt down the big blimp. Or the bombardment barge. Cudgel Cav are going to be a counter here. And Dwayne Gorok Johnson going to get it done here. All right, move up. Swarm the Flame Cannon. Swarm the Flame Cannon. Swarm it. And the Razor Dawns just hunt down that Skyhammer Squadron. Unsummon you. Unsummon you guys. Yeah, with a build like this, you need to unsummon stuff pretty aggressively. To make sure you don't run out of shit, you know? I love the Flame Cannon. 60% of the time, it works every time. That's what I say about my Rakdos Group Slug. I have a Rakdos Group Slug deck that just almost never wins. I'm like, dude, it wins 100% of the time, 10% of the time. You know, it's strong at its core, but the problem with the Group Slug in Magic is everybody targets you. Like, even if you're not the biggest threat, they just don't like getting pinged for damage and, you know, things like that. All right, our Harry Potter's back. We do not quite get there. I don't know why. Oh, I have them in melee right now. Okay, so we need to make sure. Why are you guys not shooting? Yeah, just rip those damn shots. Okay, Gorok and company are here. Should be able to lay into them a little bit. Get you guys coming over there. The Razor Dawns are having some weird targeting issues. Anyways, let's collapse on his full army here. Should be able to just end his career. Let's get another flyer coming in. Yeah, they're getting Grimdelvered. Yeah, the evil Grimdelvers. Even though they're bleeding models, they're still going out in their shield here. Alright, let's rush the Flame Cannon, keep one of these guys alive, and the Heavens Caster, he returns. Alright, did we get away? I think we did. Alright, so now we just shoot these guys, go for the low-hanging fruit. Those are going to be the Brotherhood of Grimnir. We'll not do a whole bunch here. Alright, let's go get into the cannon. Let's go get into the Flame Cannon. You guys go here, you guys go here. We took down the large barge, we did. Yeah, we certainly did. Yep. Caster got broken again. Get wrecked. Is there any threats out on the map? Not really. I think we're just mostly chilling. We'll get some stalkers coming up because they're always fun. And yeah, Flame Cannon's going to get taken offline. He does have that one flying unit left, but I think we can handle it. Oh, there's a dwarf actually on the middle causing a little bit of mischief. I did not notice this. So yeah, you guys will fly overhead and do the rock drop. You're going to come here. Get some capture weight coming up to make sure we don't lose that. Basically, we just farm the dwarves in the backfield now. And they're going to pay the iron price. Yeah. Wow, Gorok actually kind of getting killed a little bit. Let's pop the Mace of Ulamok. That is the Brotherhood of Grimnir, so, yeah. Thunderbarge builds are risky. You know, that's what's great about domination mode. In land battle, it's like, still pretty scary, because, you know, if you don't have the right answer in your starting army, you just kind of lose. But here, you can hedge your bets, and cheese builds are a lot easier to stop in this game mode. Hey, Wreaking Havoc, thank you for the raid, man. I'm sorry I missed that. Man, I gotta hit you up in Discord. You've raided me several times. Thank you, man. I was watching your stream earlier, actually. Are you still here? I don't know if you are. Thank you for the raid. All right, so Gorok dies. Doesn't really matter. We got our opponent karate chopped on points. GG. All right, so build worked great. It was a classic sweaty build. Probably the worst part of our build was Gorok, but everything else was pretty good in meta. Just wide, swarm, pin them back. Do it. Yeah, Total War. Yeah, we're practicing our new website. You guys can, as long as you have the Total Tavern map pack, you can come help test it. It's not like technically live at the moment, but you know, again. So I won, submit results. All right, so just waiting for Johnny Cash to confirm. So let me show you guys what this looks like. So I reported my score, and now Johnny Cash, you need to confirm the match to make sure everything, because again, if we don't have confirmation, people can, you know, report that they won and it could screw things up. So both players need to confirm, or if they want to contest it, you have a replay and a screenshot feature. Yes. All right, so he reported it. So my elo went up to 1533 now. So now we go back to matchmaking. And I am going to queue. So if you guys want to join the queue, you just click join competitive. And now I'm in queue waiting, and we're going to see if any of you guys come to fight. All right. Yep, somebody joined queue. I think people are just waiting for me to snipe me. Go ahead and queue and play other people too, though, because it's helping us test it. This is on the new alpha website. It's not on the main website yet. Oh, we got Charix. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's the pride of Poland. All right, let's see if we can take down the youngin. Okay, so I'm going to ban the big maps against him, because I know he's a really good elf player, and elves love big maps, so we got to ban those maps. Retire undefeated. I know I should have. But it's going to be awesome, because eventually we'll be able to see people's elo and like know their true skill level. And we're also changing the way the front leaderboard works. So like bigger tournaments will be weighted for more than they currently are now. Yeah. Yeah, you can look at the website name is alpha.totaltavern.com if you want to check out the alpha version of the website. Yeah. But it's still a work in progress. We're going to ban Borderlow Landing. And now Charix will decide the map we're going to play. What's it going to be, dude? He's bringing the... He you know what? No, he does not... Charix, despite being Polish, said he is not a big fan of regular pierogies. He likes the dessert ones. Okay, Glade of the Everqueen. So now we pick our factions, and again, we will have pictures here soon. Hey, Luo. Yeah, well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, brother. Okay, so what do we want to play against Charix? I like Chaos Dwarves. I like the idea of having maybe some Warriors of Chaos, and who else would I want to play? Greenskins could be fun too. We could do a little bit of mean green action. Yeah, let's do some Greenskins. Although I need someone I feel like who... Oh, okay. No, select your factions for the game. Oh, it's because he finished. Okay, so Greenskins, Warriors of Chaos, and Chaos Dwarves. I think that's fine. So he has Skaven, Bretonnia, Lizardmen. So I'm going to ban a matchup. We're going to ban Chaos Dwarves versus Skaven. So this is where, like, your knowledge... How do you connect with your opponent? You message them in Discord. So once you get into the game, you just need to be in our Discord community. And again, if we have any mods, you could drop a link. That'd be great. If not, I'll drop one. But then you just message them, and because you'll see their Discord name. It's right here. Because you log in with Discord, so it's the same name you have on Discord. So then you just message your opponent and go from there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll add some explanation about that. Yeah. Hey. Oh, sorry, Gropetta. I know you're trying to help. The bot automatically karate chops links. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that fixed. I'll get you a Discord link in a second, though, if you don't have one. You should be able to put exclamation point Discord in Twitch, I think. I don't know about on YouTube. YouTube doesn't have such features, but... So Bretonnia Chaos Dwarves is banned. Yeah, you just message your opponent directly and then coordinate from there. Yeah, there you go. That worked well. Okay, so Greenskins versus Bretonnia is a fun one, actually. Greenskins versus Dinosaurs, I don't think I like that one. All the terror and big monsters, I think, could be a menace. This is like what it looks like behind the scenes when people are doing like a sweaty pick and ban. Although it's a little bit off because it's supposed to be player 1, player 2, player 2, player 1. But now it just alternates. But we're going to fix that. Again, we're just testing to make sure it works today. Yeah. All right. Now Charix is doing his bans. And it is live as well. There might be Tuboshi. I'll look into it. Yeah, I'll talk to Frost about it. We might have to get that set up. Okay, so he did that. And then we have Warriors of Chaos versus Skaven. You know, I feel like his Skaven is going to be especially menacing. I don't know why I'm more afraid of his Skaven. I'm going to ban his Skaven here. Walk versus Skaven. I feel like he has like a secret tech that's going to catch me off guard there. So we're going to try that. All right. What is this game? We're playing Total War, but we're doing a pick and ban for a match real quick. So you can see we have a grid and we're banning it out. Yeah. Okay, so Warriors of Chaos versus Bretonnia is fine. Walk versus Lizardmen. Probably we ban Chaos Dwarves Lizards, right? Walk Lizardmen is tough. Let's make him play Bretonnia against Walk. I don't know what that matchup looks like nowadays. I feel like it's fine for Warriors of Chaos, though. But Charix is just so much better than me that it's going to be hard regardless. Not unwinnable, though. Okay, so now he's deciding the last of the matchups here. So we're playing... this is a tic-tac-toe stream. Chaos Dwarfs Lizardmen is going to be the matchup. So now we get in a lobby. Gorok, by the way. Nothing... About 1,600 value from killing Malachi. That's not bad. All right. So let's go here. And we're going to be joining Charix's lobby. Yeah, we got some ladder games in progress right now. So it looks like there's 3 other games being played. You ban matchups until one's left. Correct. I heard you last night in Grubby's stream. Oh, you did? It was a good time. We had a good time there. It was a lot of fun. All right, Chaos Dwarfs versus Dinosaurs. It's a fun one. It is a fun one indeed. All right, there's Wookiee Claws. And all right, so how are we gonna do this? Let's see how we want to party. I would bring a Dreadquake, but Charix is just too good for that. He's not gonna let it happen. He is not going to let it happen. All right, Charix. To Suihach Yakshemash. To Robish. What are you doing here? He's going to have his skirmishers. And then... I expect Charix to have the most evil of builds. Wookiee kind of looks like a Lamasu. He actually really does. He has big Lamassu energy. Do we do something a little crazy like this? Foghorn Leghorn? Yeah, Foghorn Leghorn's not a bad character. What is he? He does get bullied by Croxies a little bit. The Dreadquake. I don't know about the Dreadquake, guys. Don't tempt me with such evils. Alright, so now I have a little bit of that. Perfect. Get you cooking there. Imagine the Scourge from War 3, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would be very cool. Warcraft 3 Total War. Alright. Let's see what he's got, man. What is old Charx cooking with? As far as our anti-infantry capabilities, I think we're pretty all set. I think we're pretty all set here. Alright, guys. GLHF. I'm ready. Galactic Charx. Lizardmen versus Chaos Dwarves. Alright. Let's get the build here. I can turn off the blocker now, and we are all good to go. Yeah, Wookiee does look like Hashut. That's probably what Hashut actually looks like, the bull. It's exactly what he looks like. Cold One's covered. Yeah, it's not an easy aspect to the matchup, but yeah, I think I have tools for... I think I have like a little something for everything. That was actually a pretty good Polish print. I've been studying Polish. I've been practicing. I haven't learned it, tried learning it for basically since the wife and I have been married, but just recently decided to learn the language. So it's been I'm just like literally a week into studying, but it's hard. Oh my god, Polish is brutal, dude. Holy shit. I studied Japanese for 4 years and can speak conversational Japanese a little bit, or at least I used to be able to, but dude, Polish is so much harder than Japanese. How am I connected? My wife is Polish. Yeah. She is from Poland, outside of Warsaw, like in the woods, basically, in the wildlands. Yes, yes. So we are waiting here. Let's get it. Go have fun. I'm telling you, I've only been studying for like a week, so like I'm not gonna understand a whole bunch. Yeah, I know a couple basic expressions. It's been a lot of it, dude, the conjugating of the verbs, and oh my god, it's brutal, dude. Oh, and the alphabet itself and the pronunciations, it's just like, oh, it's hard. Yeah. EGA. I could probably read that. I could like read what you're saying, Mishi, but I couldn't. I wouldn't understand all. I understand part of it, but not like all the nouns and verbs in there. Yeah. Where the game Darkwood is located. Yeah, yeah. My wife loves that game, the Darkwood game. I think if we're talking about the same one. Yeah. Yes. Dude, so my wife is in Poland visiting her family right now. I'm so jealous. I love going out there. Oh my god. Just being a fat sausage and munching on the freaking, the kielbasa and the bread. Poland's bread is really goated. It's, when you have like the fresh bread in Poland, like that you get at the stores, it's quite a bit better than what you get here in the States. Now there's things that both countries do better food-wise, but in terms of bread, Poland is very, very good. How did I meet I met my wife online a long time ago. Yeah, ages ago. The new website's going good. We're testing the only testing matchmaking today. We're not testing the tournament features yet. So we have an ELO based matchmaking system. So we're just trying that out. Yes. Oh no, I've met I've been to Poland probably over 10 times, if not more. Yeah, no, I have indeed. Turn the Rizzler. I used to have what the kids would say. Is that. So I went double Iron Demon. I embraced my inner, Sweat Master. We'll see if it pays dividends. I do have one Death Shrieker, which is going to be hiding in the bushes and or popping out. We'll see. I have been to Krakow. Yeah, I have. When I went to Krakow, we went to the We went to the castle in Krakow, and then we went to the salt mines as well. Yeah. I loved it. It was awesome. All right. So let's get it, boys. Dude, I love the salt mines. When I was in the salt mines in Poland, I literally wanted to just like become a dwarf king and live down there. The air was so cool and crisp, and like the salt in the air, there was something about it that just felt good. And I was like, I want to just become a dwarf Dowie king and live in these mines. You know? Yeah, 2 trains. Well, because the lizardmen like to swarm in this matchup, so. Ita chutu Dawizar. Oh, dude, all those Polish Jakub, it's brutal. I don't know all of them yet. I only know a couple. It's suffering. All right, Charix has got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. He might have a massive invisible army. We're gonna see. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right. I wanted to be a Dowie Lord. I did. All right, so we have the 1 victory point. We're going to just roll up. You dwarves can guard this, and then the unpaid intern legion's going to go over here. I have a Lamasu character. We can poke a little bit because we have the range advantage. Charix is like S tier micro, though. So it's going to be... He'll dodge most of them, honestly. But damage is damage. I'm just curious where the rest of his army is. Is it a bunch of like red-crusted skinks or something? Probably hiding it in the trees, if I had to guess. So we can get the guns shooting and the guns shooting here, and then you guys can go right there. I just need to make sure my lord doesn't eat a lot of shots. The Iron Demons do have machine guns on the front, so you can see I'm able to rip some shots. I don't know if it's worth like eating these shots. I mean, they do have 120 armor, so they shouldn't care too much. It still adds up, though. All right. So Charix is creeping. We can charge if we want to, but I think I'm happy to just kind of poke and shoot. And I suspect something big is going to come, so I'm going to get a Bull Centaur render out. Yeah, and we're going to chill there. All right, oops. A little bit of blunderous micro on my part. So far, so good. Let's move up on the points. We can see him creeping. My main force is going to be here soon. No real damage taken. Pretty much all skirmish, right? Let's get the Iron Demon shooting. And I could call it an Infernal Chad Fireglaive. His build isn't that big, actually. All right. Keep going, my Iron Demons. Keep it going. And you guys move up. Let's juke. Have you guys shoot right here. I should have brought the thing that heals the Iron Demon. That would have been a pretty good call, I think. All right. So now we can weasel around. Bull Centaur renders are going to come. And I could do a little sneaky. Get some sneaky gets, maybe moving towards his back point. If we could triple cap him, that'd be pretty nice. The Death Shrieker is back here. Let's move it up. He could have something moving around to go after it. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And now we want him to waste his ammunition on just like random bullshit, right? Okay, so that's going to be the cohort of Sotek. So we can go over and start skirmishing with them. Steal his home objective since he's a little bit out of position. Keep the renders nearby. Take the Iron Demons. We're going to go steal his home point. That's got to be the play. And, yeah, I wonder if he's going to get sneaky on me. So we start to see the skinks coming in. We're going to get some unpaid interns to cut him off. I should have taken a better angle, honestly. But yeah, you guys are going to get this point. We're going to steal it from him. That is going to be Lord Chungamundi. Let's see if we can dodge this and dodge that. Probably not going to be able to, but we'll try. Iron Demon is right there. He does get a big nasty on me. And those are going to be Razordon hunting packs. Let's pull back a little bit. Get on this objective. Take the Lamasu Chad over there to go boink him. And the Iron Demons can come and run these guys over too. Alright, so we're going to try and do this. We have the unpaid interns doing their thing here. I like the idea of getting the Death Shrieker to start shooting at the Razordon pack. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. So looking good. Iron Demons are going balls deep in the lines. Let's have you guys screen right there. And we can yield this objective for now. It's fine. Call in a Fireglaive and get those Bull Centaurs ready to go. Alright, so we did farm some units here, which is great. These red-crested skinks are getting absolutely just hammered. The Death Shrieker. Do we want to be shooting at the Salamanders, or do we want to be shooting at the Crocscores? That is the question. Yeah, those guys, it's good value for us right there. And we can get the Bull Centaur Renders ready to go and fight here, and you guys go fight here. And outstanding. All right, so we need to get back. Razor Dawns are going to be a problem. So let's get you guys back here. Get the Iron Demons to run away now. So let's choo-choo train away. Pull you back. Do this. And the Death Reeker will hopefully feast. All right, so we're on top of the Bull Centaurs. With the Bull Centaurs, I should say. And do we have anything else big to bring in? Not quite. Let's get you right here. We're going to pull back and hunker down a little bit. You guys can chase. Unfortunately, they've been discovered. And he nets me? Interesting. I wonder what he's going to do with that. All right, let's turn to the Saurus. Turn right here. That's going to be another Mazda Mundi punishment. Bull Centaurs need to retreat. And let's call it another Bull Centaur Render to fight this fight. And overall, that's not going to be that devastating of a snare there. We do have the magic missiles. Let's go ahead, or the Buna. Why can I not click them? Okay, that was weird. Okay, now I can click them. Okay, maybe it was because I was netted. I'm not sure. All right, so let's just set you up, let you shoot. How you guys doing here? Hanging in there. Good. Character's able to get away. Iron Demons are going to be fleeing the scene. And the Buna should do some considerable damage against those guys. That's for sure. That's going to be a scary damage. Boom, right there. Let's get you in, pull you back. Do a little bit of this. And the rockets are slowly killing stuff, but not as quick as I would like. I feel like we're behind. Charix probably knows this matchup quite well. All right, so let's get you guys coming out. Get some Hobgoblins. They're going to come. Flank on the Saurus. We got the big dogs in the mix, and the Lamasu Chad can come and help there as well. Okay. So you guys keep chasing. Yeah, good. And the Ruination of Cities is in full effect. So this is our chance to pull it back here a little bit damage-wise. We need to go chase those frickin' skirmishers, though. All right, so Lamasu Chad is fighting. We'll do the Enfeebling Foe on them. Iron Demons are still in the mix. Let's get them over here to this fight. You guys come around the backside. You guys are going to go here, and we can use you guys to go run some shit down, too. All right, and then maybe call in a skirmisher over the top to try and shut that shit down there. Iron Demon trains are doing very good. So, too, is the Bull Centaur, man. If we could just shut down his skirmishers, we're going to be in a winning position, right? So we're going to just get all up on those guys right now. All right. Yeah, you guys get on those skirmishers. Lamasu Man is here. The Iron Demons have retreated. So let's go get them to clean up these Saurus Warriors and just wait for another Buna. We're going to Buna these guys. Yeah, loop in there. If we can get the Razor Dawn shooting down, I'm going to feel a lot better. Let's unsummon you guys. And the Sneaky Gets can now get up on the point. Do a little bit of this, and we need you guys to retreat. All right, so we do have all of his Razor Dawns kind of in the trash can right now, which is good. Value trading is pretty even, all things considered. The Death Reeker rocket launcher just farming the Sacred Croc scores, which I think is good real estate. He does get a big push on us right there, though. Our home point is very vulnerable. We have to call it a Kadai to defend that, I think. Fireglaves, keep shooting. I guess the Iron Demons could roll over if they have to. We do manage to keep the hunt on them, so that's good. Points are close. Very close game right now. How are the Iron Demons doing? Let's go ahead and get all steam ahead and see if we can weasel out of that. Very cool. Lamasu Chad is there. Death Reeker still putting in the heavy lifting. And I think we mostly got his guys down. That's going to hurt, actually. That's going to hurt bad. Let's see if we can get these Wolf Riders out. Ay caramba. It's not great. All right. You guys go run them over. We'll get you to run these Saurus over. Bull Centaur Renders want to retreat back. Let's call in some Kadai. Make sure they roll up. I mean, I could shoot at Mazda Mundi, but man, that banishment hurt. That was a devastating one. All right. Yep, let's swarm over there. Keep it going. Keep rolling over these guys. And you guys go maybe threaten his point a little bit here. Let's get this Iron Demon over there. We will have enough for one more Fate of Buna here in a minute. And swarm it across. Let's get on the Skink Skirmishers. Yeah, his Razor Dawns are back online. Are any of them low enough that I could actually finish, or no? I don't think so. All right, so retreat. We have a lot of time to value trade. We don't have to, like, try and end it so quickly. I would say the points are still kind of low adjacent. So, yeah, I think we're okay. Let's kind of tighten up our game plan a little bit. Call in another Kadai here in a moment. Shoot at you guys. You guys waddle up this way. And these Bull Centaurs need to be unsummoned. I need to get fresh ones back in the pool, like stat. All right, so those guys are down for the count. Let's start shooting at these Razor Dawns right here. Move the Iron Demon right here. Get you guys right there. Kadai and Bull Centaurs can chill there. And I think the Dowie Czar should be fine there on that fight. I think another Buna will clean up the Salamanders, and then we can start cooking. Incredibly close game on value, by the way. Very, very close. Let's see if we can run these guys down. Nope, not going to happen. All right, so we need to get back. Let's call it another Kadai. Do this. And waiting for the Buna. Yeah, that was a nice hit by the rocket. Let's get on the Razor Dawns. Keep poking at them. Train's going to pull back this way. These are not the anti-large ones, so the Kadai will actually be fine there. The Fire Chad can just kind of hold the line here. We got a lot of unsummons activated. Okay, so the die is cast now. Looks like some skirmishers have returned. Death Shrieker just sits here, farms the Razor Dawns, and then we Buna like a healthy cav unit. Let's go see if he'll give me a fight. I seriously doubt it, but we're gonna give it a college try. All right, one Kadai can go over here and farm this position. The Iron Demons can go and move up. Yeah, the Razor Dawns need to go. Okay, rolled double one on the miscast. I did. I have indeed. All right, so Bull Centaurs are gonna lurk here and here. Let's prepare for like a big old blob fight. Yeah, we need some real infantry moving up. By real infantry, I mean hobgoblins. All right, let's take the fight, and we're gonna Buna you guys. Yep, that should be pretty good. And you guys should have been unsummoned 5,000 years ago, but it's okay. And now we got a big old nasty pit fight. With Buna and Lamassu silence, it's pretty good. We can Withering these guys. And then charge them. Get a little counter charge. Yeah. We might be able to win that blob fight. If we do Charx, we might be able to break open the lines. We're going to see. All right, let's get some Hobgoblins coming up. The Death Shrieker not killing them quick enough, which is unfortunate. But our Blob of Doom is doing very, very well. Let's get you guys hustling back this way. Are we going to break it? Yeah, we do break that other cav unit. This is the time of heroes, guys. This is the time of heroes. The Kadai Fireborn doing the work. We have the Dowie moving up. And we have another Spirit Leech. We're going to drop it right here on you guys. Ooh, that was not good. That Lamassu character almost died. We need to get him back right about now. And you guys turn and shoot that Skink Priest off. All right, so the Lamassu character has done his part. He's just going to flee. Let's get the Iron Demon train going. Get the Hobgoblins going here as well. And my character is broken, unfortunately. Let's get some more skirmishers come around. Yeah, how are we looking? They're doing good. I don't know why the Dwarf Infantry didn't advance up to help. Feels bad. But the Death Star is playing well. And we should be able to roll over this cohort here soon. Is this guy getting hit? I think the dwarves there are shooting him. It's a little bit hard to tell what's happening. These are not anti-large, but we still will take damage from them. The Lamassu character getting pushed, and now we need to get up on this objective and grab it. It's actually a close game. It was a very close game. He might be able to steal my back point, though. Let's get you guys parked right here. Make sure that doesn't happen. And the Death Shrieker, we can shoot at... Just hit the cohort of Sotek. Yeah, the Death Star of Doom here is putting in a lot of work. It might be able to clutch us the game. The Double Iron Demon is very strong. All right, so now you guys turn about face and shoot. You skirmishers are going to just keep poking here. And do we have any unpaid interns we can bring in? We do. If he gets my home objective, though, I'm going to be sweating bullets. All right, big bombardments coming in, Scorched Earth, but that frickin' red-crested cohort is not an easy thing to deal with. Yeah. And we have these freaking gremlins over here. All right, so let's keep the trains partying. Yeah, those guys have been kept in check. Let's go run down the Skink Skirmishers. Get one more of you guys. I summoned him too far back. Curse you, He-Man. Curse you, He-Man. I could try and snipe the Battle Toad, but famous last words, you know, trying to kill those toads. All right, yep, you guys are moving up. Kadai are going. The Skirmishers are going to secure the back objective. I think I have been beaten here. I think I've been beaten. Because we could have rotated back and gotten this objective, but I need a triple cap, so I don't think that's going to be possible. Yeah, I don't think it is. Especially with my Lord getting routed. That's not a good situation for us. All right, so let's get you guys, move you up, bring you in. Well played, dude. Charx played a great game. That was a close one, though. I'm just happy to have had such a good game against him. Like, one that's actually back and forth and not just one-sided. Oh, I think the build was fine, honestly. I think it just came down to some execution. Lord did fine, Bunid. Good value on the trains, not bad. And the Bull Centaurs did well, and the Kadai did well too. Well-ish, well-adjacent. GG, dog. All right, fun stuff. All right, so now we go to the website. So let's do this, and we're going to go to that. So Charix reported it, so I confirmed the result. Evil cheats. I'm going to put evil cheats so that I want to see if I can see that on the back end, right? Good times. Save the replay. Wait, what happened? Did I blow myself up somehow? Maybe the bug is that Buna lets you? Wait, I cast Buna on my own unit? No, I didn't. Hit that by accident. He was casting because of the net? Wait, you're saying I cast Fate of Buna on myself? No way. Hold on. I will save that replay. I didn't even know you could do that. I like it. You shouldn't. It shouldn't be an eligible target. No way. Let me go to replays. Hold on. I'm gonna save that one just to be. So that. Wait, what? Buna. If you guys can dig back on YouTube, you can find it. Bro, apparently, I freaking cast Fate of Buna on my own unit. No way. Hold on. Can somebody give me the time in the game that I did that if you're watching back? There's no way we did that. There's no freaking way. Now, let's see. I don't believe it. Near the start, first Buna? Okay, hold on. We're getting to the bottom of this. It could be an elaborate trolling, which is fine, but... Yeah, 100% it cost the game. Yeah, I mean, if I had taken down his Razordon earlier, we would have been in a way better position. Dog, I have never seen that. You can cast any ability on any unit if you spam click the certain spot on the unit, but not all spells work, you're saying, huh? Come to stream. All right, I'm telling Charx to come to the stream. Let's see if we can find it. I don't think it's possible to cast spells like that on yourself. Obviously, vortexes and things like that. Okay. So the skirmish phase continues. So far, so good. Very, very fun little start for both of us. We got our Bunicaster chilling. Lamasu, yeah, this was a good rotate over there. That was definitely a good rotate. He farmed that expensive unit. And now his boys are out. He nets me. Okay, so you're saying this is where I'm in the net. Hey, Charix. So they're saying that I cast Buna on myself here, which would definitely have probably cost me pretty bad. So I was trying to click. And... oh my god, he just Buna'd? Look at that! He Buna'd himself, but it has no effect, but it still wastes the Winds of Magic. I was Buna on these guys. Oh, holy shit. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. What? I didn't even think that was possible. Oh, no wonder I got wrecked here. I was wondering during the game, I was like, I've Buna'd those things. How are they still healthy? Oh my god. That is wild. How is that even possible? Holy shit. Yeah, that just loses you the game. Right there, the game's over. Holy shit. Because that was like, I needed to shut these guys down. And it did hit me, actually, right? Oh, no, it was it. Wait, what is that? So that is the life leeching. It looks like I took some damage, too. Holy shit. Okay. That is a interesting bug. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I told Charix, I was like, I think I Buna'd myself, and he's like, somebody's trolling you in chat. I was like, oh, we'll see about that. Yeah. I did not know you could Buna yourself. Wow, wow, wow. That's nuts. It's almost as good as the dreaded tactical reserves. It is. Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I'm going to report that to CA. Not that they'll fix it, but we'll try. And we're going to get into the queue again. Oh, we've been stream sniped. Somebody was waiting. Hello there. We got Hitman Hippo. All right, so now he's going to do it. Lore accurate miscast. I know. Do you think with all the squad customization 40k, you will implement tabletop-style tournaments? Hopefully we won't need to do anything special. We'll just be able to play and not have it be like a shit house situation where we need house rules. That is the dream. All right. Would never troll me. I don't know about that. All right, let's ban the... see what he wants to play here. He doesn't like Eastern Isle Colony. We're going to play Ragnarok Lair. Okay. So now I will pick my factions. Warriors of Chaos. We'll do a little bit of boners. And we can do a little bit of Empire, maybe? Yeah, sounds fun to me. Confirm factions. I never even noticed that. I know, Charix, I know. Do I need to have the game open with the tourney map pack? No, you don't. You just need to be on the website. You can like queue and then open your game later. All right, so he picked Beastmen Bretonia Empire. So I'm just going to ban the Empire Mirror match because nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants that smoke. Wow. Okay, so you can Buna yourself in this game. That's a big pro gamer plays, dude. That's how you win in the big leagues. All right. So Hitman Hippo is going to be doing a ban here and all that goodness. Is the in-game multiplayer without the ladder doesn't work in the actual game? No. I mean, you can get games, but it doesn't record elo, and it doesn't have map selection. It doesn't have faction selection like this. This is like a more competitive one that we're going to use in our community, obviously. All right. Nobody wants to play mirror match. No. Yeah, Buna yourself would be pretty good BM if you're ahead. Yes, maybe under that situation, it wouldn't be terrible. It wouldn't be terrible. Is it true your birthday? No, my birthday was actually July 12th. Yeah, so it was a little ways back. He does not want to face Warriors of Chaos. So we will ban Tomb King's Beastmen is fine. Tomb King's Empire, I don't feel too worried about that. Empire Beastmen is rough. Beastmen now are just so strong with Slangor, so I'm going to ban that one out. Bretonian Mirror is goated. Yeah, it's basically just playing a historical Total War game at that point. Yeah, I've never noticed that bug before. That's big. That's good we caught that. All right, so he banned all the walk matches. It's so funny. Walk is decent, but not that bad. Empire Bretonia is fun. Although I feel like Bretonia's probably favored these days. We'll keep it, though, just for the flavor. Although it is a Ragnarok lair. No. Tomb King's Beastmen, Tomb King's Bretonia, I'm fine with those. Probably force him on to... Bretonia Empire, do we really want to play that on this map? Probably not. There's not enough space. He won the tic-tac-toe, he did. It could be nice UI for streaming, especially if the matchup bans were not all X's, so that each player's decision can be known. Yeah, that's actually good feedback, so hold on. So let me report this. When picking and banning, let's have the X's show which player did what. / banned what. All right. Cool. So I can submit reports, and if you guys have feedback, you can do the same thing by just clicking that little bug icon on the bottom left. Tomb King's Bretonia or Tomb King's Empire? Let's do Tomb King's Bretonia. That sounds fun. All right. Bretonia versus Tomb Kings it is. So let's get out of here. As far as the Charx game goes, the real GOAT was the MVP Buna on My Own Lord. That was the real pro gamer play. And let's go to, this is going to be Turin Hitman. All right. Let's do that. Get you in here. And all right. Oh, he's already got a lobby. Okay, let's go join him. Yeah, color code difference. Yeah, on the X. I think that's good feedback, especially for like viewing. It will also help the players remember. Hitman Hippo has somebody in his lobby. Someone in that lobby. He invites me to play, but then his old opponent was still there, I think. Hey, did this game replay save somewhere? Yeah. No, it's saved in the replays are saved in 1 sec, sorry, I'm trying to focus on this. In a replay file on your computer, and then if you have a dispute, you can upload the replay to the website. We will probably have a section where you can upload replays for people to watch. Aces. Now, do we go off meta here? I think we do. I think we go a little off meta. All right. So, do we end en or do we no end en? That is the question. Extra evil. Okay, yes. Looks fine. You might just randomly have a rematch, yeah? We absolutely could, man. We absolutely could. You gotta love it. 2 of these bad boys. Like a little bit of this going. And then I love the and then meme so much. It's just my favorite thing ever. Scorpion time. I don't know about scorpions against Bretonia. They have a lot of like cav that can kind of punish you for your sins. I'm gonna bring something pretty cool though. Yeah. Looking good. Yes. And then we probably want to get 2 of these and maybe 3 of these. And for later, those guys in the mix is always good. Almost ready with the build, guys. It's coming together nicely. All right, and there we are. Okay, so I just need to save 500 gold somewhere. All right. That will do, Pig. I think the build is not perfect, but it certainly has some teeth. Certainly does. Okay. All right, fun times. Since I have basically no idea what's usable in multiplayer, I just hope the cool looking. Honestly, the War Sphinx is fine. Yeah, like it is. And eventually, when we have this website going, right? Like, so let me check this. So match is in progress right now, but we can go to my profile, right? So from here, you can see my wins, my losses, my win rate, my most played faction. You can see that there is going to be an ELO chart where you're going to be able to see people's ELO over time. You can see their match history, people they played. You can see if it's a tournament match. You can see if it's a competitive match. And there also will be, yeah, you can go between competitive and casual, which casual are tournaments that don't count for leaderboard. So yeah, the profile system is way, way better now. Way, way better. Ava, thanks for becoming a channel member. Hell yeah, let's go. I already thought you were for some reason. But yeah, you can go to people's profiles and see what's cooking. Yeah. All right, I think we're about ready anyways. Yeah, let's do that. Good. Good, good. So yeah, we'll be able to do that for 40k though. Basically, this is going to be ready for 40k. And this is going to be ready for, obviously, Dawn of War 4. So we're going to have a tournament scene going for Dawn of War 4, which is going to track stats. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it expired or something, Ava. I'm not sure. Something in that ilk. All right. Which faction have I played the least? Actually, Wood Elves, I think. Wood Elves are the one I've like played the least. I'll play a Wood Elf game today. I don't know how to play them really, but we'll do it for fun. Yeah, man, Marshall did such a good job with his website. Dow 4, yeah, less than 50 days. I know, it's coming soon. I bet you there's going to be an early look at it sometime in the very near future. Wookiee still up? All right, thank you, Wookiee. I appreciate you, big dog. All right, let's get the Boner Legion ready. Pope Patty saying this is a Bretonian favored matchup, really. Well, today we will learn the hard way why it is a Bretonian favored matchup. Okay. Let's get you guys there. We're going to get one archer here and one archer here. At least they don't have Burning Head. Okay, so we got a lot of boners because, you know, who doesn't like a boner? It's always a good time. And we're going to get you on the outside there. And I did bring the Casket of Souls. It's going to be fun. Skirmishers, Casket, and you guys can just roll up and sit on this outside objective here while the rest of the army goes. Ark in the Black. Ark in the Black. Spirit Legion and Buna are just too good in Bretonia. Against Bretonia. Hey, Turin, I've been playing some Legion Tower Defense 2 lately. It's super fun, man. Solus, yeah, I love the game. It's just, it's not something I want to get super sweaty in. It's just like a chill pastime for me. But I got Diamond last night, I think. I've gotten Expert before. It'd be cool to see if we could climb higher than that, but... All right. A lot. This matchup is miserable in land battle. You're saying, oh, yeah. Well, that is a very old beast. The old land battle. All right, so he's going trebuchet heavy with trash units mostly. Interesting. And yeah, the trebuchets are fine. We have a lot of targets for them. I suppose the chaff. He's raining the cows down on me. And first things first, we need to get some anti-large out. I should have brought maybe regular sepulchral stalkers. I just got excited and went for the yeah, Green Knight. We should be able to disbuna. Oh, it's Alberic. Interesting. Okay, so now we start bombarding peasants. That's going to go to us. The rest of the boners are going to move up in the middle. And we'll see if we can get a triple cap. Yeah, Casket doing some damage. I don't have a lot of magic damage outside of Spirit Leech, so we're probably just going to have to Spirit Leech on me all day. Yeah, I don't know why Arkan doesn't do magic damage. It's kind of weird. All right. Go, minions. Cetra shall pay. I just went Necropolis Knights because they're really cool. So that was basically what ended up happening here. Okay, let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And the rest of the army is going to move up. There we are. And now we're going to call out some Necropolis Knight Halberds to come in and cause a little bit of mischief. And we can actually go after Alberic. He's a good enough target. Yeah, we can butter his bread a little. Yeah, alrighty. So we got that objective. We're going to get the outside one. The big dog is in some trouble, and the Necropolis Knight Halberds are going to keep him in check. So the main force is moving. We're going to get a triple cap on our opponent here, which is great. And the archers have done very well. So let's move them up. The Green Knight is going to be basically unkillable. We don't really have an answer for that, to be honest. Let's just keep shooting at you. Yeah, I really should have brought some proper magic damage. Holy shit. All right, let's move up, move up. You're going to go here. Let's get you guys right here, and we're going to get you guys weaseling down this way. And in the meantime, you can keep shooting at Alberic, and you can keep... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, so that's not good. I feel like I'm playing tabletop right now with the Green Knight bullying me. We'll Spirit Leech him. Yeah, get you Necropolis Knights, and the Necropolis Knights still will be able to kill him. That's for sure. But if I just throw Arc into the dogs, we're going to lose the game, obviously. So let's get in there, get a little surroundage, and the Necropolis Knights do get the surround. All right. Do I want to do anything else? I don't think so. Let's kind of keep chasing him, and Alberic is down to half health, which is nice. All right, move up, and you guys move up, and you guys are going to go there and there. And now we got to be very conservative the rest of the game, basically. Yeah, this guy doesn't do magic damage either, but Alberic is a little bit beat up. He has seen better days. All right, so the peasants are advancing. Necropolis Knight Halberds have done some good damage. Now we just get back and play very cautiously. The Casket should be shooting at these archers now, and let's get you and you to start shooting at these archers here. Yeah, we can put a little bit of a full court press up on him. All right, so we're just going to keep Spirit Leeching the Green Knight, working on him. My opponent does have healing, so yeah, a little bit sketchy, but I feel like we're in okay shape. Just move in some Tomb Guard now. My opponent's calling out some actual good units. Necropolis Knight Halberds will actually do okay against like foot infantry and stuff too. So we'll see if we can lock him down. Here comes the Knights Errant. Yeah. My archers are in position. Necropolis Knights can get on you again. Yeah, we're going to see if we can trap him up. I keep slipping up on my micro here. Yeah, letting the really haggard fight just happen over and over. Vanbrace Chad's going to move in. We got our opponent triple capped, and we can do the Liber Mortis thing in the front to buff it up. Archers and archers need to pull back, and my opponent is going after the Vanbrace Man. Let's see if we can lure back this way. Yeah, Vanbrace Man, we can do the healing on you guys. Archers and archers can reform, and they can start laying into the big dog again. All right, so the Realm of Souls is activated. The Casket is doing actually surprisingly good. The Green Knight is surrounded. Alberic is getting a little bit of a DACA there, and we could call in some... Yeah, Tomb Guard Halberds feel like a good choice to me. So this guy's getting it. Looks like some witchcraft is afoot. I could try and sweep into his backfield. That's going to be something. I don't know what that is. Do I want to do like a summon of some sort? Yeah, let's actually turn and fight. Right there. Keep these archers unleashing on you. We can do a new Shopti summon. Probably to take you offline is going to be nice. And then you guys just wheel out that way. That's going to be fine. I actually think this blob fight kind of favors us a little bit. Let's get some light horsemen, do this. The Necropolis Knight Halberds kind of in some danger here, so let's drop a little bit of buffering for them. That's going to be good. Yeah, so we'll do that. We get a Skeleton Summon, which is going to help Tar Pit. The Ushapti Summon is going to take this offline. The Bretonnian lines are pushing hard, but we do have Tomb Guard coming in. And Alberic is losing a lot of HP. He's going to get us with the Trident. And any good quality cav here, Knights of the Realm. Yeah, that's a great unit target. All right, so we're going to get you guys to come right here. And we did partially dodge this, but now we just Buna these guys. Yeah, just get him with the Buna. Get him with the old razzle dazzle. All right, so Nehekar Horseman gonna come. Let's rotate you up to the middle, rotate you up to the middle. Get the Horseman on the middle there, and we're gonna pop this to do a little something something. And you guys go here, you guys screen around that way, and the Horsemen can now take the fight. At least they're on the objective. So Vambrace's man unfortunately got kind of smashed up. Alberic and Green Knight are both very, very low. I don't know if it's going to be enough. The Ushapti did take down one catapult back there. Value trading is pretty close in this game. And yeah, let's just keep unleashing on you. You Tomb Guard Halberds are going to arrive. Unfortunately, it looks like I might yield this objective, which feels really bad. I wanted to just stuff them with the triple cap the whole game, and a little bit cleaner play, maybe we could have. All right, so the spears have arrived. Yeah, the Necropolis Knight Halberds are here. Let's get our archers back. Save up our Winds of Magic. Yeah, keep the skirmishers going. Keep you happy on this point. Keep kiting here. And we probably do call out another Necropolis Knight Halberd. We'll see if the boys are going to be able to grind them off the objective. Not going to be easy, though, that's for sure. These are the Holy Wardens, so let's start laying into them. Get the Horsemen shooting there as well. And, yeah, just my light cav are getting hunted. It's fine. All right, casket time. We can start shooting at the Holy Wardens. And mainly just chaff-centric units coming into the middle. Yeah, we need some proper anti-large to deal with this absolute Death Star of units here. Okay, so you guys fight the peasants. The two archer units need to shoot at the Holy Wardens. We'll have enough for Abuna soon. His main army is raggedy, and we are getting that middle objective back, so that's good. These guys need to get up to provide the capture weight. Holy Wardens are getting it. Here comes Alberic. Yeah, he's going for it. The big old halberds are going to have to get down there. Okay, what can I call in that can help me back here? Another Necropolis Knight Halberd probably is going to be our best friend. Yeah, really, really missing the Sepulchral Stalkers right now. All right, so let's get you. And let's get you guys to turn around, see if we can get a snipe here. The casket, big blob of Battle Pilgrims right there. It's going to be nice. Rotate back to the middle. And Necropolis Knight Halberds just need to feast. Green Knight causing a bit of mischief. I mean, I obviously do win on just 1 point, but that's a little bit too early for that, I think. Let's get you guys rolling over here. Try and hold that down. The Tomb Guard Halberd, are they doing good on the middle? They're not doing bad, that's for sure. Casket is still shooting into the blob. We are going to get a bit of a unsung... Oh, that was a great casket shot. Did you guys see that? Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Okay, Ark and the Black's going to chill down here. Archers can shoot at what? These are going to be Knights of the Realm coming. All right, let's get these Snake Knights up. I don't know why they weren't already coming over here. All right. And we just kind of keep the Tomb Guard Halberd grind going, right? I think that's how we do it. Yeah, Necropolis Knight Halberds are cruising for a bruising. We'll get him on the Knights of the Realm. Arkin is close to getting his skeleton summoned, but not close enough. And yeah, you guys are on your way down. Let's get you guys to fight these Knights of the Realm. And then we could summon out another Necropolis Knight, but I think I just need dudes down there, man. I need dudes for the dude god. Let's unsummon this. You guys are going to come here. Arkin could get hunted pretty heavily right now, but we're going to Buna the hell out of these guys. So they're going to get Buna'd. And yeah, the Necropolis Knights should be able to get a good effective charge there. He's going for the snipe on Arkin, which is smart, I think. We're going to have another skeleton summon soon. These are Knights Errant. All right, so everybody all hands on deck. Arkin the Black is getting away. I just need to get that skeleton summoned, then I should be able to cackle pretty good. The Halberds in the middle, though, are reclaiming that objective. Oh, and we get away. That's clutch. That's very clutch. All right. And the Light Horseman can just flank in there. Get on the Green Knight. Yeah, get on him. Don't let him get in there. Perfect. And Arkin is going to continue cackling. We're going to just Spirit Leech on you. Hopefully get the break. And we can call in another Necropolis Knight Halberd here in a second, who hopefully will be able to save you. All right, how are we looking in the middle? Looking good. Yeah, we are winning that fight. Cool, so then we drop a Skeletor summon right here. That's going to tar pit a lot of you guys. Necropolis Knight Halberds are trading well. I think we're in a winning position now. It's hard to say. But the fact that Alberic is so low, we can follow him and try and get him with a Spirit Leech. Yeah, Necropolis Chad Halberd's doing it. And the Tomb Guard. Oh, yeah, the Tomb Guard are holding, bro. Okay, now we just follow him and Spirit Leech him into another dimension. Yep, this is, I think, a win. Yeah. All right. Yep, middle's looking good. You guys are going to hold. We just follow you into another dimension, although probably is more cost-effective just to have a skirmisher follow him. Shoot him with arrows, and we can get Arkin back into the fight. Green Knight is a menace, but, you know, we've been able to find a way to neutralize him a little bit. Let's go get those peasants off the objective. All right. So, yeah, you just chase. Shoot him down. We'll go get this character here. That's going to be a little magic. But the Tomb Guard Halberds, yeah, anchoring it in there, man. All right. Plays. Do we go for a triple cap and be greedy? No. I think we just reinforce where we're already strong. So Peasant Mob and Grail Knights. I will not have enough for Abuna. That is for sure. But the Tomb Guard Halberds will end up being very clutch, I think. So let's just keep reinforcing our low ground point and make that, like, impossible. Yeah, we got it. GG. Oh, still got it. Still got some tricks. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Arkin cackling the whole time, dude. Just Skeletor laughing as he runs away is what it's all about. All right. GG, dog. Well played. Hitman Hippo, always a menace, dude. He is very, very good. The Trebs. Yeah, the Tomb Guard Halberds ended up being very clutch. They just, like, stabilized that middle point for me. Not a lot of value, but they held. The Necropolis Knights did good. I do think probably replacing the Ushapti Greatbow with the Sepulchral Stalker would be the way to do it. All right. Lich Lord, thank you for resubscribing. Hello, man. All right. GG. So now I will go to the website. And we're going to report that as I won. And we need to wait for Hitman Hippo to confirm it. Yeah, the casket was clutch, dude. It actually knocked down frickin' all of the archers, basically. Yeah. All right. So now let's go back to the matchmaking. And we're going to join the queue. No, we got somebody else in the queue. It's very fast to find people here, which is nice. And we accept the match. All right. We got Hitman Hippo again. All right, rematch. Let's go. Perfect. So let's see the maps. And by the way, today we only have 5 maps, but I'm going to load in all the other maps so that it's going to pull from a map pool. One sec. Let me show you guys what that looks like. All right. Let's check this. Yeah, so that looks fine. That looks fine. All right, so we're going to go back to matchmaking and continue the match. Sorry about that. I just had to check something. Okay. So I banned a map. So I'm going to ban Arachnarok Lair since we just played that one. The ELO edition is nice. Yeah, yeah. It is, man. It's a great change. Let's see what Hippo is going to be doing here. He bans Glade of the Everqueen. Yeah, Glade is a great map, but for some reason I always struggle on it. Let's ban Borderlow Landing since it's so frequently seen. And we have Eastern Isle Colony or Scalandir's Cave. Cool. It'll be fun to see the ELO peaks people climb to, you know? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting once it goes live. Scalandir's Cave is a big old map. So we will pick we'll do Kislev, we will do High Elves, and we will do Vampire Coast. Yeah, that sounds fun. There's some factions that are a little bit out of the ballpark. My opponent is finishing his picks and bans right now. And yeah. And then we pick there, man. We do it. So how's life treating you guys, man? You guys all doing all right? What would have been your main squeezes lately? Pone was trying to get me to play some fantasy, I think, loot extraction game today. I can't remember what it was. Hippos are known to hold grudges. Oh, God. So, Kislev versus... he's got Coast, actually. I will... High Elf Zinch is fine. High Elf Norska is fine. High Elf Coast is probably fine. Vampire Coast Zinch. Vampire Coast Norska. And then Vampire Coast... Vampire Coast. I always ban mirror matches. We're just going to do that. Mistfall Hunters. Yeah, that was it. Would that game actually be fun to watch and play, do you guys think? He was trying to seduce me to play it with him, but... Grim Dawn has you back on the Attic Train with the new update. Oh, I don't think I've played that game, Grim Dawn. All right. So how are we looking? The Big Think. High Elves Coast is banned. Okay. I need to start cutting off some of the Norska. So we will get rid of Kislev Norska. I feel like the Dreadmon, like all the yeah, it's got to make that matchup hard. I feel like. Yeah, yeah, the new website's good. It's got a lot of great, and it's still in the alpha. There's a lot more we're going to be doing with it, like more graphics and updates and things like that. But for now, this is what we got. Okay, Grim Dawn is a goated a action RPG. Got it. Did not know that. All right, Kislev versus Zinch. I kind of don't like fighting those exalted heroes. Let's ban that matchup. Yeah. The Tower Challenge on Project Zomboid is fun. I might do some Project Zomboid in the near future. Not more. Oh, Company of Heroes. You want more of it, Herm? Yeah. I have a video going up tomorrow morning of Company of Heroes. I actually have a couple videos in queue. I'm down to do another co-final stand stream, but Pone and I think are going to beat it pretty quickly. We beat Expert really easily last night. So we just then need to clean house with the other ones, and we're all good. Opponent's doing his bans right now. So we got Kislev versus Vampire Coast, which... Is that actually hard? I wonder. High Elves Norska. High Elves Norska does feel menacing. But I kind of want to play High Elves, so I might just leave that open. Kislev Coast... the map is Scalandir's Cave, so I need to take that into account as well. Vampire Coast Zinch. I feel like Coast can do pretty good into Zinch. In general. And then I will ban Kislev into his Vampire Coast, or maybe High. Probably strategically, the best thing would be to ban Norska, which we will do. No, we haven't done that one yet. Any chance we get a Hom stream? I might do one soon. Honestly, I'm enjoying other games a lot more than Hom right now. Like the Hom competitive, I like elements of it, but I also don't like the box thing, and it's such a part of the meta of it. Yeah, I don't like the RNG of like the box opening and just getting better units than your opponent and having like armies that aren't really from your faction. Like that kind of turned me off to playing the game a little bit. So Vampire Coast Siege, okay. So we're going to get in there, and I think we're already in the same lobby. By the way, yeah, this is just Acropolis Knights doing their thing. So we're doing Vampire Coast versus his... good luck. All right, good luck, Hippo. Let's see him get revenge here. I'm not the best Coast player, but we're going to make it work. All hail the mighty. They're arising from the deeps. With crooked sails and incredible tales, we're calling in the seas. All right. Evil schemes, yes. I'm unleashing all the fantasies right now. All of them are coming together. Not sure what is best against Zinch. Yeah, we gotta put some respect on like Changebringers, Zangors, all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, all right. I feel like Vampire Coast is a very strong faction, actually. I feel like they're very, very good. Let's get two of you guys to move up and cause a little bit of mischief. One more of those. I haven't seen the Odyssey yet. I am interested, though. I haven't gotten around to catching that one. Huh. That's cool. So if we wanted to do that, we're going to have to cuts and cuts. Okay. So this is a little risky. I'm not big on anime myself. I have watched... So as far as animated stuff goes, what I really enjoy is... Sorry, I'm just finishing the build here, and then I'll talk about that a little bit more. Cool. When it comes to like animated stuff, what I've seen is okay, Records of the Lotus Wars was one I watched. Fist of the North Star when I was a kid. I obviously loved all the Dragon Ball Z's back in the day. I watched as far as like modern anime, I haven't really seen much. I mean, I saw the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I really liked that. But is that really anime? I guess it is. And I saw one season of Attack on Titan, I think. Yeah, I've seen all the Studio Ghibli stuff. Yeah, like the Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. Those were classics. Yeah, but I'm not. I don't go too deep into the modern anime stuff. Okay. I feel like you're just saying something offensive, King. When you say that, I'm just like, you're just talking shit. That's just literally just what's happening right now. All right. It's good to me. Sirens against Zinch are obviously a terrible idea. Depth guard. How are depth guard in this matchup? Zinch can present some big stuff, so maybe one of these. And then one of those. I feel like this build's pretty badass. It'll do, pig. You're gonna love the Odyssey. The Odyssey was one of my favorite. When I was in high school, I was in an English class and they had us read it. And I remember like that was the first time in school where I was like, this shit rules. This is awesome. I loved the story, and yeah, looking forward to seeing the movie. Jeff, okay. Modern anime just doesn't hit like it. Yeah, I've seen Akira and Ghost in a Shell too. Yeah, I've seen both those. Yeah. I've never seen Bleach or Naruto or any of those. Despite studying Japanese for a long time, I never got super into it. All right. No way I'm a big reader, actually. Yeah, I like reading. Not as much in the past couple years, but when I was younger, I was really big into fantasy literature. Like I consumed the hell out of the Dritz novels, like the early like Dragonlance, D&D, Dritz Do'Urden series. I remember reading like all those books. Obviously, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. Yeah, Wheel of Time. The other one was In the Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Yeah, a lot of goodness there. That's a lot of zombies. It is. The Name of the Wind is an interesting one. I got to reread that. It's been a long time, but it has a very interesting, like, kind of opening. Okay, let's do that. We got a cannon up here, which is going to be unleashing. All right, so we got 2 dogs. Who let the dogs out? I will right now, hopefully. And a cannon's going to be chilling over here. War of the Rohirrim. Yeah, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great, I agree. It was not awesome. All right, guys. So we got Luther Harkin. He is going to be just giving the biz and being a raid boss. A little risky against Zinch because he is snipeable, but he's such a good duelist, and I just like using him, so we're going to do it. Yeah. I've obviously read, World War Z was a fun read. The Max Brooks Zombie Survival Guide. Those are some things I've read in the past couple of years. I read the Dune books. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting to see how they do Messiah. You know, because the way it's like, there's so much less action in that book. But obviously they're going to be adding parts of the jihad and everything. Yeah. All right, guys. Good luck, have fun. Sorry, the boomer rant is over. And let's do it. Let's move up. Get the dogs. Let the dogs out. You're going to go creep over there. And what is this, a Centaur of Zinch? How dare you, dude? How dare you Centaur of Zinch me? I cannot win that fight. You're going to chase me off the objective? It looks like he's thinking about it. We got to just keep him from getting it for free. Yeah, we're just kind of teasing each other here a little bit. Oh, the dogs. The dogs are running. They're getting chased. And what can I call in here that would actually be enough to deal with them? I'm just trying to keep them from getting the point. That is a lot of zombies, and it's kind of making me think I should have gone mortars. You know? I feel like I'm kind of ill-equipped to deal with this build I'm about to fight. Shit. I think I got outpicked. Okay. Let's get you guys going here. And as far as the flank goes, we're going to call in a depth guard polearm over there. And you guys are going to park on the edge. He's just feigning retreats to try and lure me in, obviously. Yeah. Which is not a bad idea at all. All right, so for now, you guys can hunker down over this way. Cannon fire's doing good. But yeah, I don't have a good answer for his backfield. I feel like I've already lost just looking at my builds, but oof, it's going to be hard. Cannon is cooking. He does get the objective, and we have the capture weight coming. This objective will be ours eventually. One of these years. Yeah, I should have gone like mass mortars or something, right? Yeah, I'm seeing it all now. All right, so let's get you guys right there. And the dogs are going to just pop up and do this, and we're going to get the zombies to get up on the point as well. And we just get a little double cappage right there. All right, so the pinks are there, ready to go. We're going to get the guns and guns to zero in on the blues. You guys move up on those, and Luther Harkin can go ahead and hornswoggle them to make them a little bit weaker. You're going to go right here, and the dogs are here now. So now we can let the zombies capture that, bring the dogs over. We do get into the mix, and are the gun units shooting? Yes, yes, and no. Yeah, Luther's got the crumbling going. The dogs are ready to party. So we're going to bring the depth guard polearms over as well. Park you in the woods. So far, this is looking pretty good. We got the chariots on their way in. One unit is down to the cans. We're going to get this. And then we need to get the Morngul coming out. So the Morngul's going to come. He's going to weasel this way. And the cannons are going to shoot at the centaurs, probably is going to be the play. All right. So dogs, let's go. Let's go nibble on these guys. Luther Harkin is going to get on the... Oh, we just last samurai'd that chariot so hard. Holy shit, that thing got wrecked. Oh my god. You guys see that shit? Oh, money. All right, Luther, go finish it off. So here you go. Here you go right here. Let's do this. Luther's going to come over that way. We're going to get the Mornguls down and under. Oh my god, I didn't capture the point. Pro gamer play. All right, so the dogs have gotten in. The centaurs are getting lit up pretty good. And he transformed into Celastro. I love that. That's so funny. All right, so now let's go. We could intercept the Knights Errant. Let's get the Mornguls on him. And the dogs have gotten into the backfield here, but they're going to need to retreat. Yeah, we don't want to just lose the dogs to some random blue fire shooting, right? That would suck. All right. Halberds move up. I'm hoping his ammunition will start to run light, and we'll be cooking. We'll find out. Centaurs do get wrecked, though, which is good. Depth guard polearms and doggies together. All right. And now you're going to come out. We need our caster. We've almost dealt with all this. We are doing the dreaded face-to-foot style, and those are going to be Chaos Knights, which is free value for our guns. So that is quite nice. All right, so the dogs are coming in. Maybe we ninja that point, which is nice if we can. At that point, it's worth using the doggies to get the brute force the objective. Zombies get in. Zombies get in. Luther Harkin's going to go after the Chaos Knights. We got the guns set up in the hills. So guns set up, zombies, and you are going to go screen over there. All right, so he does summon some crabs on us. Depth guard polearm's going to move in on those guys, and the Chaos Knights should be getting shelled by the cannons now. Colin is going to for sure be a Morngul, and those are going to be crab summons, so we know those are going to disappear. So yeah, we don't need to sweat that too much. All right, halberds. Depth guard polearms managed to triple cap him. Pretty massively ahead on value right now. Luther Harkin goes this way. Some of the guns, we can retreat back. And invos, we got to find some shit that's not on fire. The Morngul's here are getting wrecked. Yeah, we need to see if we can salvage that. Celastro awakens the deep on us, so we're going to do this and this. Yeah, and get you guys waddling up to threaten that objective a little bit. Luther can just face tank those knights. Morngul's able to get away, and the crab summon should be disappearing soon. Let's get you guys all the way back, and get you guys all the way back. And it looks like Celastro was able to make good work of our units there, which feels bad. But the Chaos Knights are just getting absolutely wrecked. All right. Invo, you guys are not on fire anymore. It should wear off in a second. They are not on fire. All right, great. So now we heal the Mornguls. Get them back in, and we can move up our guns. The Depth Guard polearms, they didn't hear no bell. We got the reinforcements coming. Let's get into the Morngul coming up. Mornguls are just amazing. Just a top-tier unit. And I guess we're playing the ladder. We're playing a ladder with a total Tavern map pack using our alpha version of our new website. Yeah. So Luther Harkin is just being a pimp. The cannon has continued to obliterate those Chaos Knights. We can shoot at the pink horrors for now. It's going to be a fine target. And we can go ahead and lock you down, get you guys over here. We have zombies chilling on the far side. And yeah, looking pretty good. Coast is a very, very strong faction in my opinion. Yeah, very strong. All right, and you guys shoot here. Light them up. We got the reinforcements coming to make sure we hold down that website. Luther is just going to be farming where he can. And, all right. So, yeah, you guys just might as well advance rather than just eat it. And I think that's going to be all right. That's going to be some Rotting Prometheans, which we just kind of locked down. Yeah, get some halberds going after the Chaos Knights. Morngul's, he's got a lot of that popcorn fire, man. It's hurting a little bit. All right, so let's go here. Get Get you zombies up on the point. Let's get Sloster over there. I could go kill the Lord, probably. Wouldn't be impossible to do. Let's get our Vampire Caster there. Lock you guys down. Is he trying anything on the far side? Not really. Okay, so I think we just call in some handgunners and zombies. Yeah, just get the gun line saturating. The Morngulls and the Zombos should be able to get it, and Celestra should get wrecked a little bit. We'll see. Let's breath attack you guys real quick. Keep you on the pinks. Get you guys going right here. Zombies getting overwhelmed a little bit on the side. Let's get these guns kind of concave like so. All right. So the Depth Guard polearms chasing the Chaos Knights. Here, it looks like we are going to stabilize. Celestra is going to get hunted by Luther. She is ethereal, so she doesn't take a ton of damage, but even still, we're going for it. Okay, keep blasting. I have a lot of Winds of Magic. I haven't really had too much I need to heal so far. We can drop a heal on you guys. Yeah, just get those Morngulls back online. Fight the Chaos Knights. Celestra's going to weasel away. Get another Morngull waddling up. Morngulls are just so solid. Yeah, shoot you guys. Shoot you guys. And maybe save up for a couple Scurvy Dogs. Cannons can just shoot these pinks. Yeah, just keep polishing them off. I think that's going to be fine. The Harry Potter. I could do a Gaze of Nagash on Celestra. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Eating a lot of firepower right there. Jeez Louise, that is a shit ton. Yeah, okay. Zombies, Swaddle. You got to get the Zombie Legion going. I thought about calling out the dogs, but I think that is that's going to be better just to keep that pressure on. Okay, you guys go here. Those are going to be Screamers. So, a little bit of a problem. We are pretty well ahead on points. Let's see if Luther Harkin can help drag these bad boys down with a little Hornswoggling. I don't think it's time to Helm's Deep yet, by the way. Morngulls go clean off those blues. Let's move you guys up. Yeah. The Celestra pick is so funny, by the way. I don't hate that. I'm going to lose this point, though. There's no way I'm going to hold this, right? All right, let's set the guns up right there. Maybe see if we can do a little something. And, yeah, Luther Harkin being a Chad. He's a menace, dude. He really is. Let's get out of this fight. See if we can get a Gaze and a Gash right here. These guys are going to get wrecked. Can drop some shots. And let's drop a Gaze and a Gash on you. Gaze is always a little bit better if you have, like, a higher angle. Do we have two dogs here? Yeah, 475, 475. So almost. We almost have enough to call in two doggies. Yeah, because then we can secure this point. Okay, so let's go. Get those guys on lock. Celestra got Gaze and gashed really, really hard. Wow. All right, let's fan out, fan out. Get the Morngulls probably right here. You're going to go here. Luther Harkin is going to go try and finish the job. The zombies coming up, and the two dogs, I don't know why they weren't responding, but now they should be coming, are going to be there. Celestra's almost down. Let's get the cannon to switch onto the chariot, as usual, and you guys can go after the chariot here. Guns are still rolling. And the dogs have been let out. So we let the dogs out on this side. Probably going to secure that objective for us. And, yeah. Looking good to me. All right, so the cannon is going. We got zombies waddling up. The Morngulls will pin down that chariot pretty hard. Celestra being a menace, and we should have another Gaze and a Gash soon to actually finish the job. Yeah, constantly on fire against Zinch. It's a menace. Alright. Yeah, his build was pretty meta, with the exception of Celestra as the Changeling. Normally, they just bring an Exalted Lord of Change, and it's pretty hard to deal with. Yeah, the big chicken. Granted, he is snipeable, too, and Celestra wasn't, like, bad. Yeah, so Celestra, a.k.a. the Changeling, is down for the count. The middle objective is potentially going to flip here, which is fine. I think we got this one on lock here, so let's get on the Blazing Squealers, knock those guys down. Luther Harkin doing good, and it looks like this objective does barely stabilize for us. Drop a little invo on you, and call-ins, we can get some Depth Guard polearms. Although he's probably going to call in Sentis and Mobility, so I think calling in some anti-large would be good. All right, GG. Yeah, that was a fun match. Yeah, his build was pretty, like I said. The Lord is a bit memey, but everything else is good. So if you're trying to like learn Zinch in this matchup, you basically do this, but with the Lord of Change instead. But yeah, the cannon was good. Luther was a nice bully. The cannon got 1700 value though. Yeah, the chariot kills early and the Chaos Knight kills were pretty solid. GG dog, fun pick. All right, so now we go to the website. He reported the score. No, I report the score. I won. Okay. So now he confirms that. Changebringers wouldn't have been good against a cannon. The cannon would have just knocked him out of the sky. So Hippo needs to just confirm the match, and then we're good to go to the next one. Yeah, we need to have probably like a timeout if somebody doesn't confirm the match. So let me do this. So report bug. If someone AFKs and doesn't report match, there needs to be a timeout that ends it. All right. Yeah, so that's some good feedback right there. Yeah, just waiting for Hippo to do this. Let me check with him here. Confirm that game, dog. How's the ELO system? So far, so good. Yeah, it's been working well. So this is the competitive match. He confirmed it, so that is all taken care of. And then my ELO then climbs. And it is based on the difficulty of your opponent. So if like a lower ELO player beats a high ELO player, they'll get more. Every time over the years I break and return to Total War, you are there making awesome stuff. Built a great community. You never lose the whole. Hey man, I appreciate that. That's a very generous man, and happy to know you're coming back over the years. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, YouTube's being weird, Frielmeister. There's probably about 1,000 people here, would be my guess. I don't know what's going on. Not that much. All right. You and Hippo are the same ELO. Oh, dude, you got to queue up and get him. All right, guys, time to queue in matchmaking. We're going to continue doing this. Everybody queue up right now. It gets you in queue really quick. So as soon as there's like an opponent, it pairs you really fast. Yeah. Does it influence matchmaking? I think it will eventually. If there's enough people searching, I think it would influence matchmaking. But like even if you're in Discord and you just want to like play versus someone, you can do the whole match and pick and ban here, right? That's the idea. Yeah, somebody else is in queue right now. We got Cell Unite. Okay. No, dude, let's play. Come on, big dog, let's go. So you got an adorable dog in your picture. It's time. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Come on, I'll bring some really weird shit. So we're gonna ban Scalendir's Cave. Quick, snipe him. Yes. I'll show you guys like once we get to towards the end of the stream, I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the website. We'll give you a full look at the features that you have as an admin. Yeah, and what we're gonna be able to do. There's still some things to work out, but pretty good. So he banned Glade the Everqueen. I want a small map for this game, so I'm going to leave Eastern Isle and Arachnok open. So like we have, yeah. I'll show you guys how this all works. You don't know these maps? Hell yeah. Do you have the Total Tavern map pack, Cell Unite? You're going to need it. It's a mod. You just download it. It takes like 2 seconds. So you go to the workshop. Okay. These are both small brawler maps. Like they're close quarters, a fair bit of line of sight blocking for artillery. Oh, a wild Akoi appears, dude. Is he here? What's up, Akoi? If you're lurking, how you been, man? Oh, sorry. Nightbot is still linking the Company of Heroes thing from yesterday. I'll fix that. It shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of this. Oh, Valheim. Valheim was a fun game. All right, so we're gonna do. Okay, what is some weird shit I can do? We'll do greenskins. We'll do. High elves and greenskins, high elves, and wood elves. Yeah. All right. Oh, we have a wood elf mirror match. I'm gonna ban the hell out of that. Oh shit! No, that was greenskin wood elves. F me, dude. Oh, the AI is taking over. I did not mean to ban that one. Hey, could you ban the wood elf match? Oh no, he didn't do it. I'll ban it. I'll use my ban here. All right. The Jedi are taking over. Look, I would not have been mad if we had gotten Star Wars Total War. Granted, it's not as good as 40K, obviously, but I would not have been angry about Palpatining people. That would have been fun. Yeah, so we're doing our pick and ban system now. I cannot read. I can read, but sometimes my brain just acts before it processes things. That's just how I roll. High elves, wood elves is fine. High elves, dwarves is fun. High elves, dark elves. Oh, this guy's an elf and dwarf enjoyer here. Okay. Greenskin dwarves is fine. I will ban high elves and wood elves. Yeah. Star Wars Co 3 game would go very hard. I think it would. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. So High Elf Dwarfs is a fun one. I actually have a meme build I want to try in that matchup. The map is Arachnarok Lair. Okay. So Greenskin Dwarves, Greenskin Dwarves is fine. I'm happy to do that. This guy says he reads books and shit. All right. Now my opponent is gonna pick the matchup here. Elf and Dwarf Enjoyer, I know. I hope in my life they make a Lord of the Rings Total War. I think it could happen. I think eventually we could see Lord of the Rings Total War as like a middle ground between fantasy and history a little bit with like, less crazy magic and monsters. Yeah, I do think that could legit happen. Greenskin Dwarves. Okay, I have a really fun build we're going to work out here. So Sell Unite, let's get you in here. Sell you a knight versus T. All right, dog, lobby's up. Just go ahead and join. We're going to be on the Arachnarok Lair. Do it. Arachnarok Lair. So I'll find you in Discord and send you an invite link too. Well, the Lord of the Rings IP is not under lock and key, I don't think. There's so many shit. Like, I get advertisements for just like piece of shit mobile games for Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power exists. I mean, it's definitely not under lock and key, in my opinion. Sell Unite. I got you, big dog. Let's get you that invite. Yeah, it's not like that anymore. Chicken pepperoni, okay. So he's gonna be on dwarves versus my greenskins. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a wild build, brother. Okay. So you're playing dwarves, yeah? Okay. This is going to be some seriously fun shit, I think. It might work really well, actually. It could unironically be a bit of a scary build. Or it could just be trash. Okay. Yes. Yes, my minions, fly. Yeah. And then we're going to get this. You guys are going to love this build. It's going to be awesome. 6 gyrocopters, it would be pretty funny. I think I'd be ready for gyrocopters, though, with this build. Yeah. Famous last words. Famous last words, but I'm pretty sure I could fight a gyrocopter, I think. Just buy the game because the dwarves are good. They're pretty, the way they play, they are kind of simplistic. But, I mean, you don't have as much room for, like, skill expression because of the lack of their mobility, in my opinion. But they can absolutely win competitive games. I don't think they're the strongest, but, yeah. Dwarfs, yeah. The Warhammer Fantasy calls them with an F, dwarfs, instead of the dwarves. It's a bit different, a little haggard. Bring the biggin. The biggin might come. It very well could. Okay. Get you guys on lock. We're gonna need you homies in here. Do we end or do we no end? Legally distinct dwarves. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh, I can't wait to be doing this in 40K in the near future, guys. It's gonna be so freaking fun. We're gonna be partying like it's 99, dude. It's gonna be awesome. And then, what other things do we want to mix in? What other things for the thing god? Things for the thing throne. We're just about ready. Any other last minute changes to the builds? I mean, this thing is kind of fun, I guess. We can mix that in. I don't think I've ever seen one of those used. First time for everything. Okay, so we got 600 Gs. Let's get you sneaky gets going. All right, good luck, have fun. So this build is extremely off meta. I know the meta build for this matchup. I think dwarves can definitely get wrecked by greenskins a bit. But yeah, this is not going to be that. Can't wait for Eldar to have busted mobility. Well, if you guys saw how they're handling it in 40k, in the previews we've seen, like the gunships and like the flying shenanigans, most of them are like army call-ins instead of actual units on the battlefield. So that's how they're going to keep it honest with like super fast stuff. They're like, oh, you have a gunship that has 5,000 movement speed. Well, it only comes in and drops a bomb, right? So, hey, Turin, what are your thoughts on the Total War 40k range showcase stream? To be honest, dog, I haven't looked into it too much. I'm not really like, I usually when I get access to it is when I'll really do a deep dive. But when I played it, I was not unhappy with it. So yeah, that's the jam. Ents, by the way, I don't know if you saw the what we're doing today. Hang on, let me go get my water. But Ents, we are testing the leaderboard on the alpha version of Total Tavern. So you can like queue up and there's elo and it has a 3x3 system. Very cool. One sec, guys. So, yeah, Ent, I'll show you real quick while we're here. So basically, if you go to the website, you go to the new website, you go to matchmaking, and then you would queue for a match. But I'm in one right now, so I would just hit continue match, and then you win. It has a 3x3 system, it has a map pick and ban system, and then it has an elo system as well. So you can see my elo is 1546, my opponent's 1483. And yeah, so you can queue up on there and test it out. It's pretty fun. All right, let's get it. And let's do it to it. All right, so we are doing the Mad Max Cavalcade build. So basically, it's Grom the Paunch with a bunch of flappas. So it's going to be like the Mad Max build. Yeah, and then we have a couple rock lobbers in the back. It's a very fun way to play. Goblin rock lobbers. Goblin rock lobbers. All right. And then the artillery is just going to be... You love this build? I knew you would, Malden. I was thinking specifically of you when you mentioned it. Yeah. All right. 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, 5. Great. And then we got 6 of these bad boys. Just to drop fat thunder. So we're going to be... we're taking our war rig to loot the fuel from the dwarves. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Yeah, Royal Dowie Air Force could be a problem, but actually, in reserve, I have a Wyvern and I have some archers, so I'm not helpless. But yeah, if he goes Royal Dowie Air Force, I could just lose. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go. Okay, he didn't. Thank goodness. All right, so let's get the Mad Max squad. He has no artillery. He does have hewers. Okay, hewers are actually kind of a problem. So we're going to go here and here. And we're going to get you guys, and they're going to hold. And yeah, we are going to be ready to launch rocks at his face when he pops out. We're going to Mad Max this shit so hard. Yeah, there's a competitive queue and a casual queue. Launch rocks at them. Launch the boulders. All right, and then we can get into combat, hopefully, before they blasting charge, because they're debuffed right now. Come on. Don't get the blasting charges off. Did we get in? Kind of. Yeah, it was still a little bit ugly. All right, we go surround here. That should basically just take him out of action with the full surround. Oh my god, yes. Look at the cavalcade. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can kill a gyrocopter with rock lobbers, yeah? All right, here we go. So that guy's going to be taken to Pound Town. Pretty good. And we're going to launch a bunch of rocks. Grom the Paunch is going to be leading the charge. All right, let's go. And then the Flappas are coming in. Let's go ahead and do Ere We Go right here. Go forth, my minions, and feast. Probably better to go after maybe the Grimdelvers. All right, so we do get into the cookie jar. Those guys are getting chewed up. Let's get the characters out and have the Flappas continue their party. But they are getting a lot of bonuses right now. So pretty good. And on the outside, we can call in some Paul Blork Mall Cops to head over there. All right, so the Flappas need to roll. Let's get the Mad Max build going. Yeah, perfect. Wolf Riders can chill here. So the Flappas in a little bit of danger here, but it's all right. We do see the Ulthar's Raiders. Let's do that and get some Durkid Squig Hoppers to come out and run them down. All right. So taking a surprising amount of damage there. I'm actually kind of perplexed by that. The Flappas kind of got the business a little bit, I'm not going to lie. All right. So what we can do now is we can summon a Squig Herd, which we can use to tar pit these forces. I guess it's the Gyros. Yeah, it must be the Gyrocopters. All right. So, yeah, we're going to get you guys up here. You're going to go Weasel this way, and then we're going to go get the Grimdelvers. All right. Roll, roll, roll. Evasive maneuvers. All right. You guys, we got Quarrelers right there, so let's get 2 of you on the Quarrelers. And a couple of you guys here, and 1 of you guys here as well. All right. The Mad Max army's going. Let's get you going here. Yes. Grimdelvers are going to get it, and the Paul Blork Mall Cops will be here. Look at Grom. Look at Grom. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Fist of Gork on the boys. And we're going to just absolutely steamroll this brick of Grimdelvers. All right. Do I call out the Dread Wyvern just to intimidate my opponent? Maybe we do. But the Grimdelvers are getting their source code deleted right now. We got to stay away from the Goblin Hewers. That's right. And let's get the Wyvern, dude. Wyvern, go. Feast. Oh, yes. That is what it's all about right there. Now we can get the Goblin Hewer on top of the, or these guys on top of the Goblin Hewer. And the Wyvern's going to come and help. And now we Mad Max through his backfield. Yeah, that's going to be the play. All right, a couple Gremlins are coming over here. We're going to need some boys to get down there. Or Squigs is fine. They'll be able to chew up these guys. And now we go through the woods. The Wyvern when was the last time you guys have seen a greenskin Wyvern? All right, here we go. There we go. There we go. Get the war rigs going, boss. All right, the war rigs are in full effect. Longbeards, we just hammer them with everything. Oh, that's so much melee attack. Oh, yeah. And the Wyvern is now out here. Pretty cool. Oh, the Mad Maxoning, dude. All right, let's keep it going. The war rigs have gotten their fuel from this location of dwarves. And now it's time for us to sweep and keep moving. And aside from that, we can call in some Squigs. Oh, my God. Look at the Longbeards getting wrecked by the lobbers. Go, my war rigs. Yes. Go, be free. All right, the Squigs will deal with that. And we have a little bit of this. We need to unsummon you. The Hewer is pretty much offline. We'll get the Paul Blorks coming up. And the Wyvern is still chasing these guys down. Let's go after the Grimdelvers. See if we can just knock them offline. All right, let's get the War Rigs up. Start going this way. Looks like that objective's going to be secure. We'll call in another Blork here in a minute. But yeah, the Grimdelvers do get in. Let's run down these guys. Looking good. Still got the Potion of Healing. And Gamorka, witness me. Yeah. Witness me. Yeah, just you gotta do it like the boys. Witness me, boss. Oh, it's so good, dude. Alright. Yeah, alright. So now, oh, another Alpha Strike is ready. The Paul Blorks are doing great. They can come and finish these guys off. Wyvern will finish them. Alright. You got the rigs going. Oh, yes. Get the Fist of Gork, the glory. Alright, and we'll call in a Blork in the middle just to lock things down. Oh, witness me, dude. Yeah, get in there. Let's see who the Great Ends is here. Yeah, we are going to eat a big flamethrower salvo. What can you do about that? Damn, that Grimdelver did not hear any bell whatsoever. Oh my god, look how quick they got deleted! Holy shit, that Slayer Pirate unit just taken out of the game. God damn. Alright. Have you guys seen that HP bar drop like that? That is such a stat hog right there, man. Alright. We are getting cooked a little bit. Looks like he's got some artillery in the mix. Yeah, at this point, do we have any mobility to call in? We do. Let's call in some Wolf Riders and get them to flank around the top. My war rigs are getting beat up. They are. It is unfortunate. The Black Orcs did kind of lose that objective. I got to be careful. He could easily come back, guys. He could easily come back here. All right, Wolf Riders, let's get him on to the Slayer Pirates. Squig Herds are coming, and the War Rigs have been defeated for now. But he's going to have trouble keeping things, like, on the battlefield. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's go get the Organ Gun right there. The Organ Gun is teeing off on me pretty nicely. Squigs are coming. You Wolf Riders can clean them up. Those are Giant Slayers, so we don't want that smoke, actually. Let's just get you guys to boink the Giant Slayers. Okay, and we can call it Rugloods. Yeah, Rugloods will just be nice for pressuring the gyrocopters and stuff, so we will do it. All right, staying on the objective, the Wyvern is going to get on top of the Organ Gun there. We'll send you back there, and you Black Orcs can move back out. And we'll unsummon you guys. Yeah, we are getting it a little bit. Grom and company lurk. Squigs have seen better days. Definitely need the Rugloods to get in position. And how are we looking here? Yeah, he's going to protect it, but the Wyvern is being annoying here. We got the middle objective. Wolf Riders can wait in the trees. Are any of the War Rigs back online? They are. Good. So we'll get those War Rigs going. And you know what? Let's throw a bunch of rocks at this shit and see if we can kill it, man. Yeah, let's see if we can. Blorks should win this fight. Let's get some bacon coming out. Sweet pig. We're going to launch, like, rock lobbers at this thing and see if we can maybe drag it down. I should have sent my guys to the middle, but... Grom is getting hit by the Organ Gun, I think. Yeah, he is. They're getting targeted. Those are going to be Ulthar's Raiders. So let's get the War Rigs to go take them down. Paul Blork Malkop doing it in the middle. And over on the outside, we can probably get some bacon to come in and take that objective. We'll see. All right, the War Rigs are going to go after the Ulthar's Raiders, and we can take you guys to go get this. The Wyvern is still being a menace back here. All right, we're going to make him witness me once more. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. Yeah, just get in there and steamroll him down. Wolf Rider's going for the Organ Gun. And the Rock Lobbers, are they killing the Gyrocopter? Not super effectively. Yeah, not super effectively. All right, so we need to switch targets. They can shoot those Dwarf Warriors right there. All right, so the Ulthar's Raiders are getting it. The Grey Duns is here. Let's drop it like it's hot. Cool. And how are we looking elsewhere? Yeah, Wyvern's having a good time. He calls in reinforcements. It's very easy to defend a cannon back there. I could move my artillery up, though, and counter RDM. That would be kind of interesting. All right, so Bacon gets in. Sweet Pig on those guys. Let's get you right here. And we are farming with our brigade back there. It's doing pretty good. Let's get another Orc Boy coming. And you guys move up. Rugloods can just get ready to zero in on the Gyrocopter. And the War Rigs are pretty beat up now, yeah. That's such a good trailer, by the way. The Grom the Paunch trailer was definitely one of the best trailers we've ever had in Total War. It was so fun. So now we just play reactionary. We just see where he's going to threaten, and we go for it. So we got Squigs here. We can't let him have that. So let's get some Squig Hoppers and have them get down here. Grom and company should be able to finish farming here. I got the healing potion. I am eating organ gun shots. That's why the leadership there is sketchy. Okay. So Rugloods, let's get you onto the Brimstone guns. Rugloods are just a goated unit for some reason. Nobody knows why. It's one of the greatest mysteries of Total War. But for some reason, they're just very cost-effective. So Squigs are going to clean them up. Let's get you in the trees. And the Labas are going to go ahead and start shooting at the Dwarf Warriors. Meanwhile, we might be able to get here on top of these. We'll see. And we're going to wait and resummon the War Rigs. Found a match running ladder. I'll finish in time. I'm going to try and snipe you. Yeah, finish the match. Oh, you're just going to Slanesh your opponent. I don't know if you're going to finish in time. We're about to finish right now, dude. So, yeah, that is really funny, though. Yeah, it's just people from the stream playing and practicing on it today. There are some tournament players playing, though. For sure. All right, so the Rock Labas are lobbing rocks. Let's get the Squig Herds over. And, yeah, let's get the Baconators to go here, or maybe just finish off that Organ Gun, which has been a really good value engine for my opponent, by the way. All right. Run down the Dwarf Warriors. Witness me once more. Rock lobbing. We still haven't gotten that low ground point from him. Man. I'm surprised we haven't. I feel like we've had a lot of pressure on that. Let's get 2 Wolf Riders just to get in and grab that. Yeah, that'll help us wrestle that point. Rugloods can come, finish off the Gyrocopters. Grom's Death Star causing havoc, and the Organ Guns are finally offline. Break to build up vid making career. Yeah, some big potential there. Break to build. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. I didn't understand what you were commenting on there, but I do now know. Wyvern. Ruglud should finish that off. Low ground is going to go to us. The Wolf Rider Chads have done it. Let's just kind of leave them there for capture weight. Grom in his war rigs will keep moving. We'll get the bacon to go this way. Tie down those rangers. My opponent's playing well, though. He's not doing bad at all. Grom should be able to finish off Garagrim, especially with the squig. Let's drink the potion. Here we go. Let's get the melee attack buff. And you guys can start laying into the Doomseekers right there. Squigs can get on top of you guys. Bacon goes over there. Yeah, and Grom's going to pop all of his items, and Garagrim should go in the can right now. Getting hungry. All right, call another Blackwork, maybe? I don't think I have any. All right, some of the war rigs. All right, they're out. And Grom is about to finish him off, and Garagrim is down. All right, pretty good. Pretty good if you ask me. All right, let's move up. Squigs are holding on every front. We can just mass unsummon the Artie now. Unsummon you guys too. And unsummon you guys. Get our little refund right now that they've used their ammunition. And the Wyvern returns. Yes. The legend of the Wyvern is here. And that's pretty much going to be it. GG. Fun match, man. The Mad Maxiting, it happened. You were here for it. Let's charge you guys, and that's going to be it. GG. All right. So, guys. What do we got? So, dude, Cellunite, you did good, man. I brought a really weird, skew build that's not easy to play against, and you put up a good fight, man. Hold your head up high. And honestly, this matchup is already favored for Greenskins, so you were up against it a little bit, regardless. Yeah. GG, dog. So the Mad Max build worked. Grom did good. Yeah, we just got those fun little alpha strikes, and the artillery was able to shoot and do good work as well. All right. So now, Cellulite, go to the website, and I'm going to report that I won the match. And then you will confirm it, just to make sure that both players agree. And great. So now it's confirmed. The ELO change happens. And then I'm going to go to matchmaking and queue up again. So there's 2 people in queue right now. Nice. Yeah, queue up if you guys want to get some games in. Even if it's not with me, you'll get good quality games against solid people. So it's a good time to do it. Yeah. Boar boys are very cost effective. All right, we're in queue. And we can have queues for other games too, by the way. Yeah, we can. We can set up queues for Age of Empires and all sorts of stuff. All right, we're searching for an opponent. Nobody else is in queue at the moment. Okay, now 3 people are in queue. And let's see who we got. Who is it going to be? It's going to be that guy, Wally. All right. So I will ban the... Let's play a bigger map this time, but Borderlow, I see too much Borderlow. All Slayers could have actually been a problem for me, dude. That would have been a problem, I think. Okay, so we got 2 maps left. Wally, it's either Eastern Isle or Skellendiers, and we'll have more maps next time. This is just testing the functionality today. All right, let's see what Wally's going to ban. And there will be graphics. We're playing Skellendiers Cave. I want a High Elf game. I would like to do a... Yeah, so High Elves... Grand Cathay? We could do a Grand Cathay build. I actually would like some Cathay. And we can do a Bretonia. I never play them. I don't even know how to play them, but we'll figure it out. All right, so wow, he picked all the evil factions. So now we're going to start banning. Cathay doesn't want to be facing... Oh, the Tiger Warriors Nurgle probably isn't even that bad, honestly. Bretonia, Chorfs, we could probably skip on that. Yeah. And then Bretonia Walk. Are Hellstriders really even a problem? I don't think so. Bretonia Nurgle is probably not too bad on this map. So Grand Cathay versus Chaos Dwarves, I think, is favored for Cathay. Grand Cathay Walk is fine. Grand Cathay Nurgle, it does present some issues, but I don't think we have to worry about that anymore. High Elves, Chaos Dwarves. Yeah, we can ban that one. Evil Chorfs, dude. Extra evil. All right, so now my opponent's doing his ban. So yeah, based on the feedback, we're going to update it. And make it so you can see whose like boxes those are and things like that. Yeah. Okay, so Grand Cathay Walk is banned. Grand Cathay versus Chorfs. I don't hate that matchup, honestly. I feel like we can do well there. High Elves Walk or Bertonia Walk. Yeah, let's ban that one. Well, let's do Bertonia Nurgle if he wants to. Okay, so we have 3 matchups left in the Matrix. Bertonia versus Nurgle is Grand. I kind of want to play Cathay or High Elves. So I think we're going to eliminate it down to this matchup. You got 3 streams in a row, you're saying? Bertonian Walk sounds interesting, yeah. Now he's going to decide what matchup we're playing. So we're playing Grand Cathay versus Chaos Dwarves. Okay. So let's go back here. Go find Wally. Well played, Chicken Pepperoni. No, noto. Noto. Yeah, we had some Polish there. All right. So Wally, let's go ahead and get in here. Do this. And let's find him. Yo, rematch, yes. All right. And the map is going to be Scalendir's Cave. Once we go 3 hours into this stream, I'm gonna I can take a little break and show you guys all the website stuff, like what it's capable of. So we got Greenskins versus Grand Cathay. Gonna be taking him to town here, hopefully. All right. So let's do this. Oh, hell yeah, boy. Give us the Thundercats. Yeah, Thundercat's pretty good here. Thundercat is not bad at all. But you guys are going to dig this build. It's already very cool. Gotta worry about, like, the pain trains and stuff, you know? Those things are a nightmare. I think we have to do this just for the sake of fun. Yeah. Yeah, why the hell not? That looks awesome. Okay, so then next up on the docket. What sort of business do we want here? I think it has to be this. Ooh, man. Friday evening turning on the stream, better way. Yeah, dude, it's been a really fun one today. We've had a good time. We've had a very good time. Battle Cats. Yeah, it is. Battle Cats might come. We might bring some Battle Kitties. We're not sure yet. The Tiger Warriors are just fun units in general. Unleashing the Dreaded Joe Exotic is a fun time in this game. All right. So I think we do a little bit of that. Gonna get 2 of these homies. And, just doing my build right now. God, I want to bring blimps, but it's just, like, so dangerous with the Death Shriekers. Death Shriekers can really just shut your shit down if you're not careful. All right. Yeah. I think that's going to be a good choice. We can get some Joe Exotics in the build. I don't think there's any issue with that. Harmony will be ours, I hope. And then they're going to be rather expensive, but I still think are very devastating. But no. You're playing Inkari campaign, having too much fun vassalizing the world. Yeah, the campaign in this game is amazing. I just, I've been, for 40K, we will do a shit ton of campaign. It's going to be, we're going to hit multiplayer and campaign. Not going to just be one. Okay. The Iron Claw Tiger Chads are upon us. Jolly Green Giant is probably not the best. But I think that's going to be okay. And yeah, we got a build on our hands. 500 here. Let's do that. And we can get one of you guys to go creeping. Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. Inkari is a giant demonette, basically, yeah. You ain't wrong. All right, lads. What's cooking? What's happening? What's up? we load into yet another battle where we are going to be fighting Cathay against the dreaded Chaos Dwarfs. We brought a off-meta build-ish, but it's still a good build, I think. Yeah. All right. Here we are. Big open map for us, a great artillery map. You just kind of park them in the corner up here, and it's really hard for the Chaos Dwarves to shut it down. Cathay is an exceptionally good faction at defending their backfield. They're very good at that. Like, between Crowmen and Jade Lancers, Longmire Riders, it's very hard to get back there. It's possible, but they definitely do a good job of it. All right. Sec here. Go around. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it begins. We have double cannon because it's just the way to do it. They're going to be sitting up here, chortling and cackling, and we'll leave maybe one spearman to give them harmony. So that way they're going to have slightly better. I think with cannons, it's like reload skill or something that they get from it. I can't remember, but anyways, they're going to be back there. Put you in group control 0 there, okay. Then we have Jade Warrior Halberds, which are, I think, the ideal front line in this matchup, considering Fireborn and things like that. Perfect. Bashiva is so fun in this matchup, too, by the way. So Bashiva is going to be cackling somewhere. I don't think they both have Vanguard, no. Control Group 1, Bashiva's in 2. The Claw Speaker is not invisible, so we probably keep the Claw Speaker with the mainline army, actually. Alright. Bashiva's 2. We have Joe Exotic in 3 over here. They're going to run over there and get this. And then you guys will run up and do that. And cannons are going to be ready to sing. Alright. Yeah, Crane Gunners are good against Chaos Dwarves. They are. It's a very viable option. Shiva's about to go cat shit here. Cat shit crazy. Alright. So we got you guys. Tigers, you're going to move up through the woods and just capture that point eventually. Let's move you guys up. And the cannons can unleash on those hobgoblins. That is for sure. Oh, cannons. Oh, dodged. I got so excited about that and then just got blue-balled there, unfortunately. Alright. So the boys are moving. My opponent's going to get that objective. The Tiger Warriors will wait to grab it for later. The cannon shots. Oh, my opponent does have artillery, actually. So the cannons, we could just move them up a little bit. Yeah, he's got the double Death Shrieker. So Bashiva's going to cruise. We're going to run you guys away. Tiger Warriors are going to move up and chill and get ready to get that. The Dowizar cannons are very deep set. Sniping them with our own cannons is going to take a considerable amount of effort. Let's rip a shot here while we're just kind of chilling. We're going to get you here. And you guys are going to go and set up right down here. Okay, so now the Tigers can move out of the woods. Grab that. Bashiva can go spec ops back there, for sure, and have some fun. Do we want crows? We just ripped a shit ton of shots at the Dwarf Lord. And hit him a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So now the cannons will continue moving. And they should be in range of the Death Shrieker soon. Alright, let's go here. You're going to do this. Claw Speaker's coming. That objective is going to be flipping. And yeah, the cannons just kind of slowly moving and migrating them up. Let's get the Longmire Riders. Always a good unit to have. No sense in chasing there. Bashiva can go anime teleport if we want to. And now we're running. Let's have you guys do the exchange there. Good. Very good. And that's going to be a favorable fight for us. All right, awesome. And now the cannons. Are we in range of the Death Shrieker? We will be in a second. I think it's worth doing, actually. Yeah, I think it is worth doing. The Tigers are going to get that outside objective. And we do win the fight versus the Hobos right there. Bashiva waits. Remember, I do have the teleport, so that's very fun. Let's go get those unpaid interns. Let's get our Claw Speaker back. The cannons are now in range, so we are going to start dunking on his Death Shrieker. Artillery is very risky against Cathay in the Chaos Dwarf matchup. We're going to run you back into the woods. And we missed all our shots there, which is always fun. Let's dodge that shit. Is that Flames of Asgore? No, it's Searing Doom. Okay, should be able to dodge it. Bashiva's going to go full anime and sneak back there. We can teleport. Let's get the cannons to provide fire support. We don't want the cannons to go any further up than this. This is already pretty far. Hopefully that's not me. No, my internet looks all right. All the lights are on. Wally may have dropped. Should be unfortunate. Let's see. Messaging. Nope, no messages from him. Could have been just a classic Total War crash. Yeah, and then we just clean up these goblins. We have that outside point. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's some serious lag issues going on here. I think it's either a drop or some sort of a forbidden desync. Oh, it's coming back. I think his internet's fighting, guys. Homie's internet is fighting tooth and nail right now. I believe in it. Do you guys believe in Wally's internet? I believe in Wally's internet. All right, cannons. Probably going to want to just rip some shots into this Lord, assuming it comes back. No, he dropped. His internet lost the fight, guys. It is what it is. We'll just play it again. All right, so yeah, I'm back in the lobby. Rejoin, same builds. Good luck, have fun. All right, so he's going to come back and we'll play that one again. I know, these are dark times we live in. Survive! He did not. He indeed did not survive that. He will return to us in our hour of need. Yeah, I think the build is working fine. Unfortunately, we're both going to kind of know what the other person's up to now, but yeah. We are going to remake. Wally fought hard there, guys. He did. He held as long as he could. F in chat. No, he's coming. Wally will be back. Bashivo was about to do some anime shit. Like, go for the artillery and then frickin' teleport away. Just hilarious. It's good times. Alright, Wally's here. His build should be saved. Since it was the last game he played. Usually it saves that. Alright, good luck, have fun. Nothing really happened that game. Nothing like... I did get that one advantage of picking the Wolf Riders, but aside from that, it was definitely worthy of a restart. Wally. That guy, Wally. Alright, Scalendir's Cave. It's going to be round 2. It's go time. Let's see what's cooking. And after this, we're going to do a tour of the website. Yeah. Kind of look at all the options we can have and things we could do. I would have hated a Jade Lion into that lineup. Yeah. Wouldn't have been terrible. Crane Gunners are a great option, Wizard. Honestly, they are. Cannons are very nice, though. They wreck the... they can really lay into pretty much all the big stuff the Torps bring. And now that you have some proper anti-infantry via the Tiger Warriors, you can do very well for yourself. All right. He's loading. Wally's fighting hard. Wally's fighting tooth and nail here. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to look at the competitive on the website. Like, I can see the match history of people who've been playing on the matchmaking. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. Could be neat. All right, so we'll just do pretty much the same thing we did. We're just going to deploy the cannons over here and put some spearmen with them for the harmony. Great, and then everybody else can set up like so. You and you, set up. Get the halberds behind them. For the dragon and all that, yes. Claw Speaker is going to be there chilling. Bashiva. Joe Exotics. We'll just roll them in the middle this time since he already knows they were going to flank over there. And yeah, you guys can get this. And cool. I think we're all set. Good luck, have fun. But yeah, no, to answer your question, Crane Gunners are an excellent choice. There's literally no problem with them, so. Yes. Good, Anakin, good. Shoot him with cannons. Park on the objective. Chase him away. Shiva's going. He's going to chill on the objective and probably eat a couple cannonball shots. Even with dodging, he's going to get barraged a bit. Looks like he wants the fight, and then we're going to take it, and we're going to start shooting you with cannons. We should win that 2v1. That's just a massive numerical advantage, and then we just dodged the Searing Doom here. Just pull back, and it's probably not going to hit us too hard. As a matter of fact, mostly friendly fire. That's pretty good for us. All right, so the boys are moving up. Cannons are shooting into the Dwarf Lord, and we get some huge contact. And then we can move the cannons up in the meantime, and the Peasant Spears can come to support. Bashiva is going to do some sneaky, I think. And what do we have? We have Infernal Castellans, all right. Cannons are creeping up. I could take the some crowmen over there, like Empress's crowmen type things. Yeah. He's not liking the feigned diving back here, that's for sure. Then you guys are going to line up here. It's a pretty low quality front line. That's another volley of cannons. But I think getting the cannons to just unleash on the hobos is going to be fine. Yeah. So we're going to do that. Is that Fireglaves? It is Fireglaves, yeah, it's fun. Alright, so the main line is coming up. The Joe Exotics are going to get in here. I'm going to get you guys going here. Halberds Park, Halberds Park. You guys go fight right there, and we're going to do a little bit of this. Alright. So the Joe Exotics are in the mix. Cannons are unleashing. And now, Fireglaves are very weak to cannons, so we will do that all frickin' day. And then on this side, we can do a Iron Claw, depending on how the fighting goes. We will see. Might come for my cannons, but I do have spears guarding them, so I'm not too concerned. All right. Nice one right there. Very good. Breath attacks coming in. Great plays from Wally. Let's get the Joe Exotics on top of these guys. Bashiva's going to go right here, and the Empress's Crowmen can go get on those. And that is going to be all we need to do. So as far as this goes, let's get some Jade Lancers moving up. See if we can hold this. Bashiva's going to go for it, and you're going to go dive these. We'll see if we can shut that shit down. As far as this point goes, let's dive. Get the Tiger Warriors right there. And the cannons can now start shooting into the sneaky gits that we do see. And you guys will shut down the Hobgoblins. Great. All right, so the Crowmen are going to feast. The Infernal Chad Fireglaves having a bad time. And here it's going all right. Let's just drop a little bit of basic healing. Great. Bashiva's going to go apeshit and use the Blades of Xiang'an and the Hidden Huntress. Oh, yes. Let's see if we can take down a Death Reaker with Bashiva. How cool would that be? All right. So on the objective, those guys are getting hammered by cannons. Let's actually switch the cannons onto the Dwarf Lord. And we're going to send an Ironclaw Tiger Warrior to steal that objective since I think we're winning. I could be wrong. Famous last words. All right. So they're getting chewed up there. My Claw Speaker got... Ooh, my Claw Speaker is getting sniped. I did not notice all that artillery and combined arms going after it. Evil. Extra evil. But Bashiva is probably going to be able to take this down. I don't know if the Hobgoblins are going to be able to do much about it. Let's come over this way. That's one artillery piece down. Hopefully that Claw Speaker comes back. Cannons are mostly missing. No surprises. And Jade Lancers need to come up and make sure we don't lose that point. Bashiva's almost got this Death Reaker here. Let's get over the top and then do a bombardment. And we do have the teleport, which is going to be fun. You guys go right there. The Claw Speaker will hopefully rally and then I can heal it. And we do get back here. Let's drop a bombardment on these guys. Yeah, the Empress's bombardment's going to be quite good. And Bashiva just keeps anime hunting right here. All right, I did blunder and let him get that objective. That should never have happened. But Bashiva can get it done. Let's have you guys go right here. Elsewhere on the map, did our Claw Speaker come back? It's still running, which is not great. And Bashiva is going to get that artillery piece offline. And then the other Death Reaker is going to be a little bit harder. Okay, we just barely stabilized that, which is good. Let's get you guys up. Do that. Dude, Bashiva with the Spec Ops, yeah. It's very clutch, actually. All right, and the fun part is that Bashiva might look like she's cornered, but Bashiva's got schemes. All right. Oh, anime teleport away. Nothing personal, kid. All right. So we got that objective unlock. On the middle, we're looking pretty good. And now we can call in the Tiger Warriors. Yeah, get those guys up to hold. Cannons, where do we want to be shooting? Let's just bowling pin these guys right now. I don't think they're paying attention. So Bashiva was able to anime away. Omae Shinde Lu Kitty. All right. So the cannons are going strong. Let's run down those Fireglaves. Get some spears going over there. Keep the harmony. Joe Exotics go over there. And looking pretty good. Bashiva can come kill these Chorf characters on the ground now, I think is going to be the play. All right, so the Fireglaves are going to get it. You can see the cannons shooting away. Definitely would like to get my clutches. Oh, Fireborn are like an S tier target for cannons. They're really easy to hit. So yeah, we're going to 100% go for that. I don't know if we beat those Fireglaves though. It's kind of interesting. Okay. So Bashiva's coming. Let's get you guys back. Dodge that little Searing Doom action. Let's attack here. We can call in more Crowmen over the top and move those Crowmen around. Great. All right, so Halberds are forming up. The cannons are going to be wrecking those Fireborn. And now Bashiva can use the Blades of Xiang'an, which is going to be a big stat increase. And yeah, we are going to land him. Now, if I do get counterattacked, I have the Ironclaw cats near me, which will hard counter the big guys over there. All right, let's move you guys up. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Looks like they are sending some units to that side. Not urgent at the moment. Bathsheba needs to keep connecting, though, and looks like Bathsheba is. Ironclaw Tiger Warriors are all up. Yeah, doing great. Let's go get on you guys, and you guys can go get those hobgoblins. Looking good. Fireballs yielding some forbidden fruit. Targets that would be good to shoot. I could actually move up and shoot that Death Shrieker now and just try and take that thing offline. Hidden Huntress is here. I'm going to save it for any crucial plays. The Tiger Warriors will get in. Should beat the Sneaky Gits. Wolf Riders will lose to the Crowmen. And, yeah, capture weight over there is a bit of an issue. I could probably get these Crowmen and do the Nangao grenades and clean this objective off. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. All right, so we are in range of the Death Shrieker, which is now dying. Good. Bathsheba seems to be in good shape. Hidden Huntress... Yeah, doing some sort of an animation right there. Looks like maybe the Bale Taurus is thinking about coming over here. All right. Bathsheba's not going to have that smoke. Both those dwarf characters got wrecked, so Bathsheba will follow. Cannons are about to turn and shoot at the Chaos Dwarf Lord. Pretty close quarters. The Death Reaker's offline. All right. All right. We're good. And, yeah, if that character decides to land, Bathsheba will be waiting in the wings. On summons, finish this character off. The big boys there can do their thing. We can call in some Jade Lancers, yeah. Losing my caster earlier hurt. He definitely sniped that pretty well. Alright, see if you want to dodge. And, yeah, we shouldn't be wasting time shooting at this. So we're just going to switch back onto the Fireglaves here. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, you guys hold. In the meantime, we need to get overhead. And we are going to Heaven's Gate. Oh, the anime moves. Oh, Bathsheba anime. Let's go. All right, we're going to pop the Hidden Huntress, and that should be good. The bombardments will be in full effect here soon. Jade Lancers are coming, so let's get overhead and do the Nangao grenades. So we need to get right above them. All right, cool. And Bathsheba, still, you know, it's a tough match fighting a freaking Sorcerer Prophet, but my opponent probably could have just turned and killed me there, which would have been scary. All right, you guys move up. And now we should be able to take down these Dwarf Warriors. No problem. Fireglaves are getting hunted. Let's pull them back. And the cannons. Let's get both cannons back online. Probably need to get that lion. Yeah, that lion character. He's still got a fair amount of stuff. Okay, so those Chaos Dwarf Warriors got wrecked over there. Now we can come unsummon you. We got some Crowmen on the edge of the map. I've forgotten about a handful of my units, like an absolute pro. You guys come back. Bathsheba's pretty low. I got to be careful. Could be a menace. All right. Yeah, I should have called in the Claw Speaker. Not too late to do that. Okay. Okay, Claw Speaker's on the way over. You guys can roll this way and shut that shit down. Bathsheba's coming here. Cannon pull back. Spears rush the big monster. And you guys hug the edge of the map there. I think we can stabilize this point. My opponent calling in a Goblin Laborer over there. Claw Speaker can do a big old heal on Bathsheba. Those cannons will probably come back too, to be honest. Yeah, let's go get into the Fireglaves, see if we can run them down. You guys move up. And these are going to be Chaos Dwarf Warriors, so we can do the exact same thing we just did. Use the Empress's Crowmen to soften them up. And there's a big old heal for Bathsheba. The invigorating heal. Alright, so now we can come and help a little bit. The Empress's Crowmen going to fly overhead. We're going to start using the bombardments on these guys. Nice, good damage. Yeah, very good. And now we charge in the front and hit him here. And that objective should be stable. Let's get you guys up. Outstanding. And the Tigers should trade pretty well there. All right, cannons back online. Bathsheba did get the big heals. And the mantra is an AoE, that's right. Are we actually in the process of losing this objective? I think the Jade Lancer needs to come and make sure we don't lose that. That would be a disaster. All right, yep, you guys just run towards that Death Reaker, see if you can get it. Really nice Searing Doom right there. Pretty scary. And Bathsheba will Heaven's Gate over there, which sounds like a cult. And we are going to do this. All right, Bathsheba, get in there on that big lord. Cannons. Let's recrew the cannons. And recrew the cannons. Come on. They really got to make it easier to recrew cannons in this game. It's so freaking troll. All right, other things. Let's get the Peasant Horsemen over. We need them to protect our pieces over here. Bathsheba is putting in some good lifting here against this character. Jade Lancer, stabilize that. Stay on the hunt. You guys finish off the Haggard units there, and Bathsheba can keep hunting down the big dog. Do we send the spears up, or do we keep them from Harmony for Harmony here? I don't know. Crowmen. Yes. So Crowmen, come back. You can blame it all on me. Let's get you here. You here. Should be enough. And let's get you guys up on that hill. It's going to be better. All right, Bashiva's getting it done, and that's going to be game. All right. GG. Sounds like a cult. It is the... Yeah, okay. So it literally is, and it has the same name as it has in this game. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like the Heavens... Yeah. It is... Bashiva's ability is called Heaven's Gate. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right. I never made that connection reading Bashiva's tooltip. That was a good game. It was scrappy. It was very, very gremlin-like, very back and forth, but we kept the Death Streakers to a low amount of value, which was good. GG, Wally. Finalize. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the website and see if it continues to work. I won the game, so submit result. And cool. So our elo climbs. The elo rises. All right. Awesome. So yeah, I think we can take a look at things now. Let me just double check one thing real quick. All right. Let me see if Anticity is in a game. Answer, you here? Gonna show off new website features if you want to watch now. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick gander at this. Don't know if he's in a game. He probably is. Okay. So we're going to do a full tour of the website right now. So yeah, essentially the new tournament page is a lot cleaner. And there will be pictures, obviously. This is just placeholders. But this is what the tournaments are going to look like. It has, the check-in time. You can see the format, domination, single elimination. And it has like tags for what the different tournaments are going to be. So you can like look through the old tournaments. And yeah, it looks way cleaner than it did before. And you can, of course, search by formats. Eventually, if it gets bigger, there could be a lot going on there. We saw the matchmaking today. That was matchmaking. So people are in queue right now if you want to play some games. There won't be people probably looking on the regular on this website since it's alpha test. But when it goes live, we will make a big effort to promote the ladder on this website and make it more active. Leaderboards are obviously a lot cleaner. You're going to be able to sort effectively by seasons now and see who the champions were for various seasons. Oh, look at it. Speak of the devil. Anticity's here. So we are going to have a new weighting system on the website. So tournaments are going to be weighted differently now. So like bigger tournaments will be worth more points. So it's not just going to be pure tourney wins anymore. It's going to be based on a metric of points. So you can see Anticity, Daniken, and Charix had the most points here. So those points, like certain, there's going to be like ELO involved, the tournament size, all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, we can use ELO for tournament invitationals. Absolutely. We can do all that. So this is just way cleaner than it was before. Now, looking at the stats page, we also have, same as it was. It highlights the top 5, but you can also toggle by top players. So once ELO gets established on the website, you're going to be able to basically see what tournaments are the best based on high elo performance rather than everybody's performance. So you have like a general top factions, and then you have you can see it's a little bit different among the higher elo players according to the alpha, right? So yeah, we have that. Of course, we're guides, bounties. The bounty system we haven't updated yet, but we do have a better bounty system where you're going to be able to, as an admin, input bounties and then claim bounties and things like that. It's a tertiary element, but very cool. Yeah, it's just basic info stuff, Hall of Fame, blogs. That's all going to be the same, more or less. But there's a notification system, so you can see notifications for things being finished, things being ready. And yeah. So now we're going to look at the admin features, although we can show you profile first. So here's your profile. It has your wins, your losses, your tournament wins, your most played faction, your ELO chart. So it's going to show an ELO chart climbing over time. You can see the most played factions for all these players and their match history. Win rate over time. You can see their match history. Which tournaments did they win? Which ones did they participate in? So you can see I won a tournament on April 29th, right? And I participated in all these other ones as well. So you can see what's going on there as well. So you can go back and look through match history and all that goodness. So for example, if we go to leaderboards and we go to Anticity, we can go to his profile and you can see he has a 75% win rate all time, 951 wins 313 losses, and has 79 tournament wins. 79 freaking tournament wins. Pretty insane. I don't know if Demons of Chaos are his most played faction. Oh my god, they are? This, again, not all of this is going to be accurate because it's on the alpha version of the website. We haven't probably transported all the data over, but you can see like the most played factions. Yeah, I think, yeah, he's got Slaanesh, Empire, Chaos Demons. Okay, yeah. So now we can look at some of the admin stuff. So as an admin on the website, what I can do is I can create tournaments from here. I can go to games and I can add different games. So if I want to create a like a tournament website or whatever for any different game, I can add, I can delete them. I can assign people management roles. So we have game managers, head hosts, tournament hosts, and content authors who want to do like writing on the website. And yeah, from here, if we go to, let's say, Total War Warhammer 3, right, you can see all the different people who are hosts on the website. You can also add different game formats. So I can add Conquest, Domination, FFA, Land Battle, and it's going to create separate toggles for those events. So for example, if the Land Battle community wanted to have their own section on this website, we could do that. And they could have a leaderboard, they could have seasons, they could have all that. And it would have a separate leaderboard for them. It would have separate ELO, all that stuff, right? So leaderboard could have its own scene, or Domination could, Land Battle, whatever. So that's all very possible. Here's the seasons. And then if we scroll down, I can add maps to the competitive pool. So here you can see, these are the ones I put in for today, but I imported a bunch of the maps. So I can add them. I can add timers if I want to make it quicker in the competitive pick and ban. You can also do leagues too. So if you want to do like a long-standing league, we can have like a Blood Bowl league going, and it's going to keep that tournament ongoing, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. This is where you add the maps and you can add descriptions, you know, those sort of things. But yeah, so as far as tournaments go, if you want to create a tournament, I just click create tournament. Title is here. So just do it, description. So we can have the description here. And then game, I can select the game I want it to be for. So if I do Total War Warhammer 3, I can do Domination. And then I can have it be a league or game default only, placement, scoring, whatever. You can change that up. Bracket type, so with single elim, double elim, Swiss, and round robin. We have SFT, I don't know what this one is. Pick 6, Matrix, blind pick, and you can also have other formats. And you can have sign-up capacity, schedule, of course. You can put deadlines on the round, which will put a little timer at the top to let people know how long is left in the round. We can do the maps. I can pull from the maps that we have and add them in. So maps available for every match. Tournament-wide map pool, map per round, so we can switch that up. So add a round, add a map, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, it can also do free-for-all tournaments, I believe. So if we do single elimination, we can do, I believe, a free-for-all tournament. Oh, number of players. Yeah, so we don't want the exact number, no limit. Yeah. Round robin is there. And yeah, you can do FFA, I think. I could have sworn. Maybe we don't have it. Yeah, double faction tournament. That's what that is. Yeah, so it's a double faction tournament. So then you would have like a place to declare your factions when you sign up. So it can do a lot more than the old website. And it's a lot easier for tournament hosts to create events. And if you are hosting a bunch of tournaments, you can also just copy your existing tournaments over. So if I go here, for example, this was a tournament that was happening. You can see the registered players. The rounds are going to look a little bit cleaner. It's just like this. And you know, you have a pick and ban toggle, report score, and like you can declare your faction here. So this would be like Nurgle for Pandameister, whatever. Yeah, playoffs, standings, and yeah, admin features as well. So I can copy the tournament, I can reset it, finalize, delete tournament, all sorts of stuff. Anyways, that's the that's kind of what's cooking right now. There's still a fair amount of little bugs and things we got to work out, but shout out to our boy Marshall, man. He did a great job with this bad boy. It's incredible what he did. So Paul, of course, was our first website developer. He did an amazing job getting the website up and going, and then Marshall built on that when Paul stepped back. And Marshall has done this over the past like year, give or take. And I would say we're pretty close to launching it into the main website. So we'll transfer everything from the old website to the new one. And yeah, and then we'll start hosting on here. And we're going to have like a toggle for Dawn of War 4, one for 40K, Any other games? Yes, you can create noob tournaments. You can. So when I go to create a tournament for Warhammer 3, so I would create it and go for, make sure the game should be around here somewhere, Warhammer 3. I can have it so the format is going to be domination. And where is this? Yeah, there's a place where I can select it to not have, not count towards the leaderboard and also to not count as using ELO. Yeah, I have to, I don't know where everything is yet. I'm still learning, but yeah, there's a way. Is there a premium value for paying customers? No, it's all free. All right. So guys, I have to call it a little bit early today. Was I not showing the website the entire time? Wait, was I not showing the website the entire time I gave that explanation? I was. Oh, Jesus. I just looked back and it like was showing the wrong thing. I was showing it? Okay. Oh my God. Okay. You were. Jesus Christ. That would have been so haggard. All right, guys. So that is going to be it for today. It's going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I got some stuff I got to take care of IRL. But if you guys want more of this sweaty Total War action, please do drop a like. It helps out quite a bit. And yeah, that's going to be it. So once again, we'll see you guys on the other side. Drop a like on the stream if you dig it. And for those of you guys on Twitch, consider following if you enjoyed what you saw. And I will be back probably streaming all weekend, honestly. Maybe one day off, maybe Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming, guys. And yeah, it is going to be great. Cheers, my friends. And thanks again for playing today. Thanks for supporting the channel. And we will see you all on the other side. Yeah, cheers.